on
Let the
Night
game
Haven
begin.
Laboratory.
Are we excited, Marlo? What is going on here on this pick and ban? What do you think is going to happen?
We are so excited. I would expect high five. I'm going to expect a wonderful Flores ban. That's what I'm going to predict. A Flores ban for high five. But Razz, I think, have got to ban a shield. If they've done their homework, they'll ban Monty.
We haven't seen Flores being played. Oh, yeah, they are.
Interesting.
High
But
five.
that is high five banning the Monty,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So blue
So
is
that right. So that makes sense then.
Blue is high five, and orange is Razz. Razz banned the shields. You're correct, Marlo.
Yep, there we go. So they did do their homework. They did not want to deal with the oppressive high five Monty plays. Vigil banned again.
No
Vigil
love
not
for
getting
Vigil.
any play
No
in the
love at all.
last week or this week now. Let's see. I would not like to see Mira banned. I love seeing Mira gameplay, so hopefully Mira is not the one that gets banned. And this, although is the orange team, is Razz's ban, and they ban Fenrir.
Fenrir gone. No smoky, spooky smokes.
Fenrir on release had a very oppressive gadget. Was nerfed relatively recently, but still too much to handle today. So we will not be seeing him. And we see the instant Mira pick as well for the defense. Let's go. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Here we go. We have see if the name. Okay, we get to see the name. Okay, so blue is high five, not Razz. Good to know. Yeah,
so
your Mira.
High five, yeah, high five. Starting on the offensive, and Razz 6 starting on the defensive.
Picking your much beloved Mira. What do you think they're gonna do with this Mira, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Well, it'll be very interesting to see. Again, Nighthaven having a lot of destructible walls, so a lot of choices for how you want to set up as a Mira. Looks like we're going to be getting one set up on this middle wall in between A and B site. Yes, we will. So we'll get the reinforcement down, the mirror window on that wall. I wonder if Razz will... if high five on the attacking team will pick out to a Twitch to counter that, but no, we don't see that. We do see the Ash and the Thatcher Thermite, the classic combination to get those reinforced walls open.
We also do see an ace as well on top of that.
We're
There's
going to see
a lot of breaching.
the first gunfight here. No, okay. Bandit is relaxing on the ground floor, site being second floor.
We do see double breach, so they will be trying to get rid of them walls. Oh, that wall is already
definitely one wall down. No bandit to bandit trick or anything like that, so a relatively easy wall to get open. We got some interesting rotates. We also have the Maverick.
Maverick just
the triple hard breach that operators. That's impressive. Impressive amount to commit to getting the reinforced walls open. But I guess if your walls open, you could be left defenseless.
They are just opening up the walls and seeing what happens, it seems. Thatcher dropping down. We see Krivix, you know, seeing if any flankers getting. We get the first kill of the game. It is Wells getting his kill on Inke. That's one for the defending team. Razz up 5-4 with a zombie wink getting the first kill of the game.
Very good, very good. And it's interesting to see. I do like this from High Five. I was expecting a very, very fast-paced run and gun fragging type strategy, but they have slowed it down a lot, and they are being a lot more methodical.
Ash has decided to go in, is looking at the angles. The rest of the team is outside looking to enter, but Ash is already in behind the entrance of the B site. Mirror wall.
Interesting interaction. Oh, this C4 could be crazy. Unfortunately, doesn't quite go through the door.
JK has a thing to go in. We get a flash from Maverick. Almost dicks the guy in the head, and yeah, Ash going for the...
Oh, well crossfired and a double kill. So we got a trade there as well. So it's a 3v4 for the defending team. Is up one player. Let's see if they can convert that to a win. 40 seconds left. That's not a whole lot of time. It's enough time to make an execute if
High Five the pick. It's a pick. Traded back by Governor right before he dies. Trade back on the attacker Maverick. Another kill.
Maverick.
He spots the third guy. No, he doesn't. Close to me. He gets a...
Oh, Maverick!
And the triple. Clean spots the last guy as well. Right on the head, but the wall is taking up the bullets. If they take their time, they have, they should have this easily down.
Yeah, Ash planting, this is a much more methodical kind of high five than we saw last week.
Yeah, Azami out of sight, stuck, trying to stop this defense, and Maverick finishes the kill.
Very, very nice. Very impressive from Maverick. Can we get a check on who's on the Maverick that round?
Maverick was Soul.
Soul, wow, what an absolute performance from Soul. That was incredibly good. Very, very well played.
So Soul being the replacement to Ross was certainly a good choice in for this round at least. Getting the walls open, rotating back, getting a nice entry, picking a guy off, getting two kills afterwards with just 1v1 fights. So just outgunning the defender team and finishing the last guy after the plant. Beautiful.
Yeah, very impressively done. Looks like we're going to be going for the same mirror play. I wonder if they're going to be able to do anything to defend that this time. The Ash with her breaching round was able to get rid of the window at least, so they weren't in the one-way situation. So it'll be interesting if they want to try and defend that mirror wall a little bit better.
I was going to say Hi-Fi was going to lock down the same team, but they have opted to go for the shield on Blitz in replacement to Thatcher. I don't know if they've locked that in yet, but we'll see. They might.
Yeah, that is Jack, who we saw primarily on the shield operators last week, so it'll be interesting to see if that's what their strategy is this time. Yep, they locked in the Blitz.
Perhaps,
we'll see how this round pans out now.
Perhaps the ace is sufficient to break down the walls, and perhaps Blitz could all for another pain point onto the defender team. The Mira is set up with her mirror, and this time we have a Legion as well to try to slow down the enemy team from entering into the site.
Maverick, we get the Maverick coming in straight away again.
Thatcher getting the hit, Maverick getting the wall down. Ace is going to open this whole B up unless he gets interrupted. No, he's good.
No, very nice synergistic plays. Again, this was something we didn't see quite as much from High Five last week, is that synergy. But a tragic loss.
Yeah, Grevix catches the Maverick there as they were
tragic
reaching.
Loss for High Five.
That is a good pick, but Blitz is in!
Blitz is in! Breaks the mirror window immediately. No use for it.
We get another kill by the Ash onto Razz. No more bandits. So the 2 picks from Team High Five is useful here. The defending team stuck in there. 1 down as well. 2v4. Unless the down can be picked up. We see the peak. Playing fast and loose here, Thatcher. The down will be picked up. It is a 3v4.
3v4, this is certainly winnable for the defending team. They have that oppressive new team member at High Five down.
Yeah,
but will they be able to convert this into a win, the 3v4?
High Five breaching the wall, pressuring, and you have Blitz knocking on your front door, trying to get in there. Tricks getting the peaks, going for the Ash peaks onto the enemy team, not finding anybody yet. Legion a little out of bounds, trying to look for another pick.
Get the Claymore set up.
Team High Five are pressuring in. Ash gets a pick. This is a very slow pressure onto Team High Five. From Team High Five onto Team Razz, and it is working.
Getting the diffuser down.
Yeah, it is working.
Plants the diffuser. 45 seconds on the clock. That's all the defending team have to be able to push these players out of sight. Ash getting another kill, and Ash getting the... Oh, that was a Thatcher, my apologies.
Yeah, getting them that last kill. The Blitz being really useful there for information and just slowly pressuring the enemy team into bad positions. That was quite methodical by Team High Five. Not a lot of rushing.
I'm very, very impressed. They really seem to have upped their team synergy, but continued that fragging aggression, which makes it for a very, very deadly combination.
Yeah, Jack chose to rush in at the right time. Probably Hans not spotted. Catches the Azami off guard, just pistol down, and then he gains a lot of momentum there, which is having a solid position with no threats on him, being able to give information, being able to poke at the defending team, while his teammates slowly push in up the breach.
Certainly, it looks like we've got a basement pick this time. Opting to switch up the defending site. When you lose a site back to back, it's difficult to go for a third Hail Mary. So we'll see a new site being played now.
Yeah, a change of
what the new setup's going to be.
Yeah, a change of composition on both sides could change the match a little bit. The only difference on Team Razz is is another trapper in the form of Epican.
Yeah, we've replaced our Legion with Kapkan. We've still got those castle barricades coming up. And it looks like the defending team is still sort of setting up. Hopefully they'll be able to finish off before High Five gets the pressure on.
What an interesting pick by Team High Five here, going for the glass.
Yeah, I did say I wanted the glass, but I thought we'd see it on Cafe, not on the lab.
I assume they will try to open up some angles for glass to be able to sort of gun down the enemy team, but it is just Maverick sort of...
Let's see, oh, glass spotting one already. Getting the tags and getting the pick on the
unexpected pick. Bandit, it's still...
yeah, that's got to be a surprise for Razz on the defense.
Yeah, Will gets picked off. We get another gunfight here by Ash against the Capican. Gets a pick. Capican down 3v5. This is not looking good for Team Razz.
It is not, but hopefully Capican got his traps down so his death would not be in vain.
2 players stuck on Team...
Glass gets a pick on the mirror now.
Ooh, this Glass is a pain point. That was... It is annoying to deal with that low hole with the Glass just peeking through.
Yeah, especially with that, that's DMR, it can be very, very deadly.
Yeah, Team High Five slowing down the game, taking their time to find their picks. They have all the time in the world to execute this attack.
Yeah, much more cool, calm, and collected. Oh, the defense gets picked there.
Yeah, Bandit and Zombie getting 2 kills there. That's not bad. That gives him a chance to see C4 through the wall. Can you get a pick off?
Ah, not quite.
Not quite. He's being watched by Glass. That Glass is aggressive there. And Inke finishes the last 2 kills, giving the attack.
Wow, okay, so we see High Five in a very dominating position. This was their picked map, so it's unsurprising that they're comfortable on the attacking side. But wow, we see a very, very cool, calm, and collected High Five, rather than the rambunctious and overzealous, one might say, team that we saw last week. This is almost feels like a completely different team.
That is quite the strat. I did not see that one coming. Having Glass peek through that little line that Maverick made proved to be quite annoying, because he isn't picking safe angles. He's just poking through whenever he can without getting picked off as his team approaches the attack from the other side. So the enemy team has to be careful with the incoming attack from the outside and the Glass just through the wall, peeping through, safely shooting you. So it quite aggressive from Team High Five that round.
Yeah, it is a brutal strategy. It'll be interesting to see if Razz is able to adapt any of their strategies to compensate for that. It's going to be tough to come back from a 3-0, but it's been done before, and it can definitely be done today.
Absolutely. I think Team High Five is doing a lot of things very well at once. It's quite a lot to take in from Team. We get a...
Yeah, it looks like we may be having a rehost, possibly. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, teams will continue to play the map out until the rehost is called.
Yeah.
We'll be getting the rehost at the end of the round, which looks like...
It's going to be a funky round, perhaps, or I'm not sure if it will count, but we get a knife down from the Blitz, getting C4, taking a bit of HP, half his health down, but he is still alive, peeking through the site with an ally behind him.
Yeah, certainly it's an interesting round when these kind of things happen. We'll see how this one plays out, and we'll be right back to tell you when whether this round is going to be counted.
But now we have seen Blitz,
yeah, Blitz just giving more information to his team, allowing them to flank and attack from the left side.
Actually getting 2
disrupts. Blitz getting the kill there as well. Jack getting that down.
Nope, right behind. Wall breach, trying to peek through. Rooney's holding the angle for the entry. Legion gets the pick down here with his trap, and
the down with the Legion mine on impact.
That is impressive. Wills gets a kill here on
very nice with the Rooney play.
Okay. He also lost the Blitz, but Inke gets a kill back, and it's just a Rooney on site trying to defend against 3 people, potentially 4 when Thatcher gets picked up. It is 4. This will be quite difficult for Wells to do much here, especially when the enemy team is planting right into his sight.
Yeah, and the magazine size on this weapon is not good for a 4v1 situation.
Absolutely not. Let's see. He gets run down with some good flash, and it is a bit of a DM round. We'll see this one counts. However, Team High Five way ahead of Team Razz. Razz have not even shown any sort of resistance to the dominance of Team High Five. We saw that one round of Governor and Razz getting 2 picks, breaking it down to a 2v3, but that is after Team High Five has dominated the site and taken a lot of space and planted the bomb. So, yeah.
Certainly, High Five looking to be a very dominant force today. And we'll see if Razz is able to adapt and defend against that.
Yep. Rehost is will commence shortly when we get the reconnects back. But yeah, the Team Raz not having a good showing on defense. It is not their picked map, so perhaps they are not very well trained on this map.
Certainly,
And
like we said before, that this map has only just recently been added to the competitive pool, so people will have a lot less experience, which really lends the favor to teams like High Five, who potentially have developed strategies around this new map. If you're able to get in there early, the early adopters will be the victors.
absolutely, you can definitely see Team High Five showing the prep they did for this map. They have a lot of varying strategies and a lot of coherent team play here. And there's no everybody has a sort of a role in the attack, and then they are executing quite well and with a good pace, not rushing anything, not slowing too much, getting a plants at the right time. And winning the gunfights as well. So it is all around Team High Five domination in the first 4 rounds. We'll see if Team Res can pick up things after a while.
Definitely. I'm very, very impressed with High Five's ability to switch up their strategy, or at least switch up their play styles, because last week, my goodness, let me tell you, last week, they were all over the shop. They were getting the frags that they needed to win the rounds, but there was no team synergy. They utilized the shields relatively well, but it did not feel like there were any coherent strategies that they were trying to employ. They were relying on getting those frags. But this week, they have really combined the utilization of utility, teamwork, and team synergy in combination with their ability to frag out, and that has proven to be a very, very deadly force that Razz R6 is on the receiving end of. Now, that's not to say that Razz R6 can't turn this around. They definitely could if they have the ability to adapt to High Five's slower and more methodical playstyle.
Absolutely, they have shown a lot of adapting capability and resilience in last week's matches. We'll see if that comes pulls through for them in this round. But definitely the ferocity of Team High Five and the prep they've done is showing right now, and it is difficult for Team Res to cope with that.
Certainly, as it would be for any team on the receiving end of such a well placed strategy. But what I want to see from Razz is a slight change in potentially operator selection, starting to hunker down with a little bit more information and a few more potentially trap operators, and maybe even seeing some bandit tricking going on, because we haven't really seen any particular attempt to deny that breach on the hard walls, except for Bandit just putting his traps down and walking away.
Thatcher is open, and Bandit is struggling to have any effectiveness with his utility. It seems as soon as he plays anything down, it gets blown up, and the ball is instantly breached. They do have also Maverick to sort of counter his shenanigans. So
Certainly, Maverick being one of the only operators that is able to destroy hard breach walls without the need for the electrical addition of either Cade or Bandit to be neutralized first.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it certainly lends Razz to be able to get through the hard walls, even in the tougher sections. It would be interesting to see if they switch to potentially a Cade, where you can hide the claw away from the reinforced walls a little bit, because what High Five seem to be relying on at the moment is their ability to both thatch the wall and to Maverick the lower side of it in order to destroy the bandit traps.
Absolutely. On top of having a sort of part of their team attacking from a different side, pressuring the other side of the site from inside labs. Well, if they can neutralize the threat on their walls and stop the breachers from doing their job, but they probably will have a better time dealing with whoever runs at them from the other side. Blitz there
Certainly.
being very dominant and requiring a lot of attention and effort. So on top of him, like getting a lot of frags as well on Team Res is not helpful.
Yeah, exactly. Bandit is I mean, there's the reason why Razz quite rightly banned the Monty. But that doesn't mean High Five isn't going to make use of the other tools at their disposal, being Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Blitz being a potentially very oppressive operator if wielded in the right hands, but there are certainly ways to get around his force.
Yeah, I've not
Um,
seen any adaptation except Legion there. Maybe perhaps they opt for a more of a zoning operator, maybe a Tachanka or something, the Goyo perhaps somewhere who can maybe pressure the shields more. Uh, I wouldn't mind seeing Oryx. I haven't seen Oryx in any of these matches. That could be very interesting, no?
yeah, certainly, certainly. I wonder if High Five will ever bring out that fuse shield, because that is another attacker that I do like to see every now and then. Although obviously a bit of a meme pick, not really utilized a whole lot in the competitive scene, but it certainly would be interesting to see him come out, especially on a team that favors shield operators quite as like High Five.
Ladies and gentlemen, a rehost is due, and we'll be back shortly with a match. For now, we are waiting for that to be set up, and we will resume game one of match one, which is currently 0-4 to High Five. I should add, High Five's replacement player, the Soul, the substitute, had a bit of a show off there in round one, getting a triple kill with a very, very nice shots on the defenders.
Yeah, that first round he was on fire, absolutely laser beam on the heads. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep that up throughout the games and not fatigue at all.
Yeah, we are. We're always excited to see star players shining through. Jack, being proclaimed as the fragger, has sort of switched roles a little bit, and we've also seen it last week where he's opting to play his oppressive shield. He's doing quite well on it, to be fair. He's not had that many bad rounds on the shields, getting a lot of kills, putting a lot of pressure, being used for information and everything.
Certainly, he does seem to be utilizing the shields for both good information and that oppressive ability for them to just get close, get up and personal, and get the frags on unsuspecting defenders who are not quite prepared for the shields. Honestly, trying to defend against shields in this game, if you're not prepared and you haven't had significant practice versing a shield rundown, they can be very, very difficult to deal with.
Absolutely, yeah, and perhaps it is that low elo where I come from, but also it seems sometimes shields are impossible to deal with unless you have sort of a you have to have good spacing and good you need also some sort of utility to deal with them. Otherwise, you just have to avoid the shield completely, right?
Yeah, utilizing either impact grenades, C4s can obviously be very deadly as well. But again, against a seasoned shield player, they can often play around these types of defensive tools that defenders can use. What you really need is a teammate. If you can hold cross
Absolutely.
angles, then shields become a lot less viable, especially at this level. But Razz High Five still seeming to make very good use of them here.
Yeah, the timing is very crucial here. Their shield player is starting his shenanigans as soon as as soon as his teammates have opened up the wall and started pressuring defenders from the open wall, getting getting picks and aggressing through, which divides the sort of the defending team into two segments. People who are trying to deal with the shield on the front door of the defending site, and people who are trying to deal with the entries from the wall. So team High Five sort of delegating tasks very well here and timing things well. I found the pacing of all the rounds very, very appropriate. No, not rushing too fast, not slowing too much, having plenty of time to set up, plant, get all the information they need, get all the smokes they need down, and securing every single round thus far.
Certainly, definitely minimal overextension. Even when the team starts to get a pick and starts to be able to breach onto site, you don't see any of them running directly in just to try and get a couple of extra frags before they go down. Every single move seems to be very methodical from them. And yeah, like you say, the pacing is very, very impressive from High Five.
I
And
do
now
wonder.
we're
Yeah, go ahead.
well, I was gonna go on to a little bit of R6 trivia while we wait for the lobby to finish populating.
I go ahead.
All right, well, why don't we play a little game? Everybody, who knows what what Maverick's real name is in R6? Code name Maverick.
Mm. I'm gonna leave that one to the chat because I definitely know. I've...
All right, I'll let you all know at the end of the game. Let me or maybe the end of the first round. We'll see.
You know the story of Maverick. He's wearing sort of a Middle Asian hat, like an Afghani hat. I think it has to do with like where he was deployed or something. He's American, but he's wearing sort of an ethnic.
Yeah, born in
Ethnic hat.
Massachusetts, Boston.
Massachusetts. Ooh, clam chowder. Anybody?
I've been to Boston and had some clam chowder. It was quite divine
Clam chowder is delicious.
and nutritious.
Apparently so, yeah. A lot of omega-3 and seafood. The map, the lobby is being populated, ladies and gentlemen. We will start soon as our one player is able to rejoin. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Precisely. And for any of those astute viewers wondering what Maverick's real name is, it is Eric Thorne.
Eric
Date of birth,
Thorne.
April 20th, age 36. I'll
That's
let you do
my
the math to
birthday.
work out the year. Hey, there it is.
Happy birthday to Maverick and I on the 20th of April. We have a few Bally Boy fans in the chat, sort of calling us out for glazing the bums, as they say. We'll see. Bally Boys were on top last week, and they've been dethroned since. I am excited to see if they can make it back on top. Bally Boys certainly not a force to be reckoned with. They had a great showing in week 1. They have suffered a loss in week 2, and this week could be their redemption.
It certainly will be interesting to see how Bally Boys plays against Obsidian. As you say, having one win under their belt out of the two matches so far is a good start. But it's certainly there's still room for improvement. So we'll see if Bally Boys are able to live up to their fans' ideals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are dealing with technical issues, but they will be resolved very shortly, as our technical team is currently in. Oh, all right. We got an update from our technical team. The technical team has resolved the issue, and the lobby is populated. We will soon start our matches, ladies and gentlemen.
It is an exciting time when we can get back into this match. I'm very interested to see if Razz has been able to utilize this time to come together, have a bit of a debrief,
A bit of a huddle around, you know.
try and figure out what they're gonna do to try and defend against this oppressive high five team comp.
Indeed,
Hopefully they'll be able to.
We are going in, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps, yeah, the little bit of time to take a breather to debrief could help. Marlo, we are mixed up here. Blue is team high five. Yeah.
Yeah, blue is team high five, and orange on the defense is team Razz.
Beautiful, beautiful. And round 5 commences. Marlo, we'll see what any changes have happened. And we see a Caviera on the defender side and a Warden as well to try to deal with those flashes.
Very interesting picks. Because obviously the defensive team, they are locked in. There is no changing operators once the round has started for them. So obviously we can see the Cav running off-site to hide in a cupboard somewhere. Just don't get spotted. I think she possibly was spotted by a drone just there.
The drone
that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate for Team Razz. Possibly a counter pick for the offensive plays of high five. Cav's gonna have that much harder of a job to stay hidden this round.
Cell taking over the Ash roll, and Trix switching over to Deimos.
It's switching over to Deimos, and this could be a very interesting strategy. If they haven't detected any other defensive team members, then Deimos is going to be able to track only the Caveira, but it looks like they did check the Warden too, but Deimos can select the Cab. It looks like we're going to have a hunt for that Cab before potentially executing on site.
This is going to be interesting, and it's going to be a little game, mouse and cat game, you could say, perhaps between Krevix and Trix. trying to deal with this Cav. He's already droning towards where he suspects Cav to be. If Cav is spotted here, this could be tragic. Ooh, gets off the drone as soon as Cav peeks through, but they definitely know. Shield coming in. Information
Demos
gathered.
has tagged Caveira.
Gavin on the run, trying to get the knife. Gavin gets a pistol. Pistoling back. Jake, more confident with his pistols. 30.
There he goes.
Taking a lot of damage. There's a defender team coming from his right as well, and we'll see if he gets picked off, but...
Yeah, 14 HP left on the Blitz, but he got the job done. Took out the Cav. It may have taken 2 of them, but they executed that very well and got that done very early in the round. There's still plenty of time for Razz to be able to execute the site here.
Yeah, they must opt into really on Warden. Jack having the 1v1 still going through. He's very low,
Blitz
but
is
Warden...
a tickle away.
He's got the grenade, push him away. Warden is a good pick here against the Blitz to not get flashed. However, he is still terrified of that beast of a man.
It certainly is, and obviously, like you say, a very good counter pick for the Blitz. But it looks like Ash is going to get a tag and a frag on the... onto what was that? That was the Zami.
Yeah, getting a pick on Zami and getting another pick on the Bandit. What a beautiful double kill by Soul there. Absolutely gorgeous. Getting rid of the van, gets a triple kill.
Pick on the Ash.
Warden left alone in his own demise, being killed by Inke to have a flawless round 5 for Team High-Five.
Very, very interesting. That Blitz all the way down to 14 HP. Cav couldn't quite get the down. Could have been a very different round had the Cav not been spotted on the drone. I wonder if Razz are going to continue on trying to use the Caveira again, or if they're going to switch up the strategy immediately. I think it's possibly with the Mozzie. It looks like they'll be bringing the Elysian, Azami, Bandit, Mozzie, and didn't quite see who that the last operator was there.
Getting the Aruni.
Oh yes, the Aruni for those gates, those destructive gates.
That butterfly, the butterfly flag was in play there. Cav being spotted first by the drone led to a change of composition of Team High-Five, adapting immediately to that Cav, spotting her out, getting that information with the drone, putting the shield as the front line to her attack was pretty brutal, I would say. So Krevix had no chance to...
Oh, that was a very good change in strategy. No drone for you. It looks like we have got another switch around as well. They're switching over to the Twitch with no mirror on the defense is an interesting pick. I wonder what they specifically have in mind for Twitch to be able to deal with here. Possibly to get those bandit traps off the wall, but they do have the ace for the hard breach.
Yeah, we will see how this goes. And Osa is also in play. We see the attacking team getting the outer walls prepped here with Maverick as they used to. Bandit looking through, perhaps trying to catch someone off guard. Bandit.
Will he be able to get the toes? Gets the tag, gets the down!
That's a good pick there. Maverick does get the Bandit off the wall, but he gets picked off as a trade. Osa setting up the shield right in front of the wall.
Yeah, fantastic pick. This is the first time that Razz has been in the numbers advantage here. Let's see if they'll be able to adapt and take that through to a victory. Osa is pinning themselves in the corner here.
With a zombie and a C4.
To a C4. There it is. That is what you don't want to do. You do not want to be slamming yourself in a corner when the defensive team could have a C4 to sling at you.
Razz punishing the carelessness of Team High-Five on that wall, getting 2 picks, seeing the ace trying to get rid of the zombie wall. Bandit just sneaking by, getting that off and putting back towards the number.
Yeah, very bold play, but it works out for the Bandit. Oh, the Ash is going to take out the Mozzie, who's just sitting on the drone.
Catching the Mozzie. Razz get another pick. He gets the ace.
Ooh, this could be very, very interesting. It looks like Razz is in a very good situation to win this defensive round. It is the final round that they're going to be on defense. They're going to be moving into the attacking phase next round.
Razz on Bandit getting all 3 picks from the defense side against Team High-Five. It was crucial there. Beautiful start to the round for them.
Certainly, I wonder if... I hope that Razz isn't going to get overzealous, that they're going to stay calm, secure the round. You don't want to be just going for the aces in these kinds of situations, as tempting as it might be.
Well, we have a view now of Soul, the star frag player so far, in my opinion, on Team High-Five. Perhaps they can get a few nice kills before the end of the round, or perhaps they can close it down. We never know. There's still time.
Yeah, you never know with the performance they had on the first round. There's a lot of expectation now, at least from us certainly.
Rick's
But it
going for
looks
some
like
nice peaks.
it looks like High Five is going to be trying to play it slow, trying to get a pick, but it doesn't quite look like it's going to work out. A lot of vertical play here.
Yeah,
But as long as Razz stay locked down, they should be able to secure this round.
they are now getting a pick on Tricks now, leaving Soul as the sole player of Team High Five's attack. Let's see if he gets a pick on the Aruni here. Gets a nice kill, double for Soul, propelling him into the top of the leaderboard. But unfortunately, not enough for this round to secure the win.
No, an ace within the next 7 seconds would be unbelievable.
Close shot there, goes
And
with the
it looks
360
like-
pistol, and he gets a nice beat there. Very nice.
Some more
very
tags,
nice.
but not enough to secure a round. And Razz taking their first round, and we're going to be switching up. Razz is going to be on the offensive, and High Five for defense.
Perhaps it's a little bit of hope for Team Razz to get one win on defense, but they are behind 5-1. Not
They
a
certainly are.
good scoreline for them. However, Razz on Bandit doing a quite a good job there, picking off the attackers, who seem to have played it quite sloppily on that wall, not respecting the power of just peeking on that Maverick.
Certainly, after that those dominating first 5 rounds, they seem to let it slip a little bit in the final round, which is unfortunate. A little bit of their previous week's antics coming out in that final round, and I think it showed with Razz being able to get some clean picks, winning on time as we see from the scoreboard. But what I'm interested to see is that it really looks like High Five went instantly into a very clean site setup. They really know what they want this site to look like. Doing some good remodeling, some nice little footholds there that we just saw from the mute.
Yeah, and the completely different composition to Team Razz defense. Not a single operator in common to their defenders so far. We've seen Cade, we see Mew as well in play to try to deny those drones, and yeah, we'll see how they approach this defense.
Definitely, the Valkyrie is going to give them a lot of extra information, potentially with some sneaky Valcam spots. Ella looking like she's playing offsite, almost taking on the cab. I love the iron sights on this Ella. Very interesting. Let's see. It looks like they're going to be breaching in through this door.
Inke catches with the Cade pick from the window. Beautiful.
Oh, very nice. That's an angle we saw last week as well. I believe it was High Five as well. They played on this map last week.
Yeah.
That was a classic angle that they used.
The wall is being breached. Jack gets another pick with his first pick. Sorry, against Wills. 5-3. The attack has not even begun, but
but Razz, there we go, gets the frag back on the frost there for the attackers.
Yeah, kills are rolling through now for both teams, just getting picks off. 4-3 now. Not a bad pick by Razz. Could help Team Razz.
Doesn't look like the C4 is going to do much unless it's a free place ready for the jump in. Guzman line going off.
Yeah.
Hitting Ella as well though.
A lot of flashy plays. Just flashes thrown around back and forth trying to get a pick. No concrete strategies shown here by Team Razz so far. They are just going for fight. C4 by Soul connects.
Oh, that was the pre-play C4 we saw earlier.
Absolutely.
Potentially being called out as they went through that door. Very well played.
Taken.
Yeah, some very sneaky Valcam spots. I hope you're all taking notes for your casual games later.
Yeah, Team High Five having some sort of resemblance of a strategy, and Trix gets another pick here on Hierarchy, leaving Razz on his own.
Yeah, Thermite on his own to convert, gets the mute down. Let's see if High Five is going to overextend here.
It seems they are taking their time. They seem to be prone to taking things quite fast and lose sometimes, but right now just taking their time, delaying Razz as much as possible. But they are also just running into him, which is
taking the attacks now.
So
the prone peak.
Oh,
and there it is.
Getting a call out by Soul to come inside and killing him with the pistol. Team High Five seems to be in high spirits, sort of not taking things too stressful, not trying to build any tension, just playing a bit loose, taking a bit of risk there.
I think they've given themselves enough room to breathe, and it does look like some of their antics from last week are coming out. But hopefully, Razz can take advantage of some of that. Possibly, maybe try and slow down their attacks the same way High Five did on their initial rounds.
It is a sign of good mental, though, that they are just, you know, having a bit of a fun in round 7 of the game. We'll see how things change here in round 8. We have Scopus on Soul, and we have a Mira as well. We'll see how this Mira is being placed in basement.
Yeah, this is obviously the we see the newest operator that's been added, one which is able to control 2 drones, as it were, with the weapons. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. Obviously, while one drone isn't in use, the other one does deploy a shield to protect itself, effectively giving the operator 2 lives. But obviously, the one that you're not currently in control of is sitting a bit of a sitting duck if you do not place it down in a appropriate spot. Let's see how Razz is able to take this attacking round. We got a spawn peek coming out. Obviously, again, if you have the second life, there's not a whole lot of risk in trying this.
Indeed, we'll see if this pays for Scopus. It seems nobody will be approaching from the top site, so Team Razz.
Seems they're going to be trying to get the main basement breach off. It looks like we're going to get a K trick here, though. That looks like some good timing. Ah, but the double EMP.
He does save his... Oh!
Are we going to see that? A little bit of malcoordination between the Thermite and the Thatcher there.
Yeah, double
Could
EMP
cost Razz the ability to get through that wall, and it looks like it does.
Yeah, Kate, you know, despite... doesn't even have to do much there when Thatcher is sort of double that. But the jumping by Krevix and Governor is just brutal for them. Soul gets another kill. Double kill.
Yeah, a lot of people watching the right windows at the right times, it seems.
Yeah,
Doesn't even look like the mirror is going to come into play.
I don't see any sort of coherent strategy by Team Razz. They don't seem to be doing anything sort of distinct, and it's not going that well for them. Thatcher will have a wall to breach here, but Team...
Oh, the run out! Razz! Gets the kill on the run out.
Just casually getting kills, but now they are just, you know, just going for kills, it seems. Too much fun, too much time on their hands to just have fun.
Yeah, Soul unbelieving of the fact that they could run out and possibly get fragged. And yet the lesson should be learned.
I have a feeling they will not learn this lesson right now. They are in a position to goof around a little bit, going for an trying to distract the attacking team on all sides. Team Razz not really having much to do here. Maybe getting that.
But takes up Ella.
That pick could be crucial here. Team High Five have goofed too much now, and 3v2 is not, you know, not
5v2 down to a 3v2 is not what you want to see.
Absolutely not.
If you're High Five, this could spell disaster if they let some more rounds slip, and then we get another kill.
Beautiful kill by Trick, getting another headshot by
double
Razz.
kill to secure the round.
Never mind, he is Team High Five seem to be on it today, and
yeah, on the ball
and securing that win.
So we have a Dokkaebi ban for the for High Five. Interesting, not wanting to get called up this time. Not this week, not this map, not this match. And we'll see what Razz has for their attacking the attacking ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed back. And very excited for the third ban of second ban of Blitz, and looking at the third ban here. Do you expect Vigil to also be banned again, Marlo?
It'll be interesting to see. I honestly doubt it. I don't see why everybody seems so terrified of what Vigil can do. Obviously, he is a very interesting and very good operator, but it looks like I believe it was High Five. Yeah, I believe it was High Five who banned Vigil last round. So it'll be interesting to see if they ban him yet again. But as you say, Fenrir, nobody wants to deal with those gadgets of his.
Ban coming in.
It is the Vigil.
Perhaps we
never getting the love. Never
getting the love. Perhaps too much of a disruptor in terms of playing sort of offside and finding off angles to deal with the attacking team, and they just rather have someone who does not sort of go invisible. In the
Certainly,
drone.
well, it'll be interesting to see what Razz does here. Obviously, starting on the attacking side this time, they're going to really want to make a mark in this because Cafe can be a very defensive-dominated map. So we'll see if High Five are able to lock down the Cafe as they did with the lab, or if Razz will razzle dazzle their way to a victory on their own picked map. Nice little mute jammer in the corner there. Good spot for it.
We don't see an Azami as we've seen club, but perhaps they have a similar strat where they are reinforcing that part of the map with a shield, and perhaps placing a player there at all times to disrupt the third floor attack.
Quite possibly. It'll be interesting to see if they do employ a similar strategy to the previous week's strategy set, where they have somebody just locked in Cafe. But it looks like we're going to see a spawn peek from this Ela. Pistol spawn peek, very confident from High Five.
Yeah, we see a lot of damage.
Looks like Valkyrie
taking a lot of damage. Yeah, spotted by Gaming Team and taking a lot of damage there. That's not very good news for Valkyrie. However, he's still alive and kicking. Perhaps he could still be
yeah, Valkyrie taking some free damage, which Razz is not going to say no to. Obviously, any damage is good damage if you're on the attacking side. But 62 HP is still enough to eat a good couple of bullets, depending on the weapon that they're facing. Let's see if they're able to take control of this top floor or not.
Ela's being sort of serving the role of a flanker / roamer right now, being placed at those steps, waiting for someone to take the wrong step.
Interesting to see if they get droned out there. There was a drone very close to them. It looks like we've got one of the hardballs of the Christmas tree open. And Mute has been spotted.
Yeah, drone popping through. He has been spotted. There's a claymore being placed there in case of a run out, I assume. And Team Razz are slowly initiating this attack. We'll see if they can
Warden has come to Mute's aid there, though.
Sure, getting rid of the window.
Oh, Mute taking out on the window.
Beautiful shot by Ninja Fan. Getting the Mute off. And another kill by Jake. Taking off Volt's face.
That is the Valkyrie getting a pick there.
Fun fact, Marlo, Volt's face plays on Showdown. Here's some trivia for you.
Oh, very good.
Player down, unfortunately, and now we see Team High Five sort of chilling with 2 picks off. Very good. Getting a third pick off by Trix. What a beautiful shot as well on the server or traffic. And it. But
it looks like we get a down on the Mute there from the ace. Gonna be taking a fight with the Warden, gets the kill.
And another kill. Yeah, beautiful by Razz, getting it down and a kill, helping his team sort of equalize a little bit. If he can get this mirror, it will be good.
Long-range mirror window, though.
Oh, that is brutal.
All the way through Frieza into Christmas tree. Oh, the flank on the Ash almost got the pick from Ela.
Ash is in, looking for the fix now. They know one is down here, but is that enough? Double kill on Hierarchy. If he were to win this round, he would be acing. However,
gotta watch out for that mirror.
Mirror is in a dominant position there. It's very difficult for him to push that way. Knowing that Mirror could peek at any second. Getting picked up by Jake and ending round 1 for High Five.
Well, a bit of a dominating display, and it's still showing the confidence that High Five has coming from the previous game, going for those spawn peaks. Could have been a very different round if Razz were able to convert that Valkyrie spawn peak. Instead of going down to 62 HP, going all the way down to 0 would have been devastating for High Five. But High Five keep on the momentum, keep on the very aggressive plays.
And most importantly, keep on hitting their shots.
Well, certainly, I do feel like they're letting their discipline slip quite a lot. But certainly, unless Razz are able to show them why they shouldn't let that happen, it looks like they're going to be continuing with this very aggressive and potentially dominating playstyle if they're not put in their place very soon.
Yeah, for sure, placing their plays on very proactive roles, taking peeks, not being scared of getting shots, and landing shots as well. It is a good. It seems to be a working combination for them, where they have good setups for their defense and a very good mechanical play.
Certainly, and a lot of interesting plays from this mirror.
Yeah, setting up here on an open cafe wall, and also having a freezer window. That's very interesting.
Yeah, very aggressive. Both mirrors in the facing the same spot. Was that a jump out from the cave right there?
I'm not sure, maybe, but wouldn't surprise me from Team High Five. They are they have displayed some goofy behavior.
Yeah, they're definitely employing some shenanigans in this round. But yeah, having the double mirror set up on this at this side, you really don't want to be pushing through cafe. It is very tightly locked down in here. Realistically, you want to be opening up the site on the rear wall, but with only Ace on the hard breach, and it doesn't look like they have any counters to Cade, so he could potentially just drop that Cade floor down. But there was no attempt to defend against the Ace for the mirror, so it looks like they will be taking from cafe side.
They will indeed. They have set up. They have picked Ram and Grim here to try to get top floor dominance, but so far they have had their eyes.
Yeah, looks like.
Oh, so they are doing exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like High Five on the defense is predominantly just locking down sight while Razz take their time roaming around.
There is a down by Team Razz here. Sorry, by Team High Five here onto Razz. He has dropped the diffuser as he has been down. Oh, he will be picked up, but Trix gets a kill on Hayaki. Yeah, second floor player.
We do have one High Five player playing offside. Looking to get these kicks through the top wall.
Yeah, we'll get the pick here onto the Cade, and Trix is also being dropped by Krevix, but Soul responding with a kill of his own. 3v3 right now, with Razz being quite low in HP, as you mentioned, Malo, but however, second floor is Team High Five's domain right now, and they have a lot of space in the second floor, however, not a lot of progress onto the first floor, which could be very interesting.
Or onto site, so they're going to have to be picking up the pace here, but Warden's getting the sneaky kill there.
So much patience there, getting a pick, taking his time.
Still playing off-site. These off-site roamers can be absolutely devastating for an attacking side. It makes you feel like the boogeyman is behind every corner.
Soul also has a lot of awareness here. He is aware of the other player onto the entry of that room, and he gets a triple kill here.
And there goes Warden getting another pick as a very definitive roamer for the defensive team. High Five.
Being off guard, Inke with an angle here with Mira onto the attacker, being very aware of the angle, getting a kill onto Ninja Fan, and ending round 2 with a win for Team High Five.
Yeah, it looks like Team High Five have still got some decent strategy down. I'm liking the mirror setups, and it seems to be very difficult for Razz to be able to deal with these types of setups. But it looks like we're going to be going to the fireplace and reading room for round 3.
Razz teasing their Monty. We'll see if it goes through. Perhaps this is a strategy they could employ where they just face Team High Five heads on with a shield and try to get something going. It seems the roamers on Team High Five have proven to be quite a pain point for Team Razz.
It certainly looks like it.
They most as well being picked off picked up by Team Razz in an attempt maybe to deal with these cheeky roamers, perhaps initiating a 1v1 of sorts. Definitely good adaptation by Team Razz here. Perhaps if it does work out for them, then yeah, they have made correct changes. However, Team High Five has been very dominant and very confident in their play. That I don't think a shield will phase them at this point. They have a good setup, and they seem to have a lot of good synergy and communication with each other.
I agree. At this stage, a shield is unlikely to change the sway of the game too much, but we'll see if Razz is able to surprise us. It looks like High Five is going for a very dominating top floor hold for this site, which is obviously you're gonna want to be keeping that top floor safe, so you don't have to deal with a vertical play.
They've opened a lot of space up there, and perhaps they'll be looking to take a lot of space away from Team Razz's attack. Castle getting his reinforcements in last minute before the round sorry, 40 seconds into the round, and the shield is just straight up being dropped into the third floor. He is just in
No
that
free
corner.
play C4, so he's safe to roam around on this
Yeah.
top spot. Monty absolutely just walking into this top floor. It
Spotting
almost looks like High Five is still setting up.
Yeah, spotting the warden there. That's good information. Oh, sorry, Wilmai. That's good information for team for the effective team Razz. However, and spotting warden as well. There you go. They are aware of the players and their positioning, and they will try to weed them out slowly. This is quite a distraction by the two roamers on team Razz. We'll see if other players support them in their endeavor. Soul gets a pick off of behind the shield. Beautiful. Finding another gunfight there. Perhaps Monty
Monty giving the information, but not able to defend his team.
Jake gets another kill on Krevix from the right side of his perspective onto the third floor. There is Monty has been crucial here in getting
over the mirror window.
Getting a lot of information, but not stopping Soul from just running in, dominating with these three kills. Monty is now on his own.
Warden absolutely dominating these rotates, really working this top floor.
And the cookie is about to crumble as Jake gets the last kill of this flawless third round for Team High Five.
It looks like Razz has their work cut out for them if they want to be attacking any of these sites. High Five showing that they can defend any site they want. And we'll be going back to third floor, cocktail lounge and bar.
On paper, these adaptations by Team Razz seem quite good, with Monty being able to sort of gain a lot of information and space. However, his teammates have not gone a lot of the openness of the third floor there did not help his team covering all the angles possible, because Soul and Trix were just very hyper aware of the entry point from the Monty and people behind him, and were able to get a lot of picks off. Soul sneaking through as well, flanking, getting 2 kills from behind the Monty's position was quite crucial there.
Yes, certainly, and we see an interesting Valcam spot. We'll hopefully get a couple more of those as well. Very, very sneaky down there under the cafe table, able to see a lot of the top floor, give a lot more information to their teammates. And that's the beautiful thing about being on defense. Even when you've expired, you're able to give additional information to your teammates that can prove crucial. It looks like we're going to get another run out here and see what Valkyrie can do.
We'll see this run out. Does he get his shots through? Nope, does not succeed. However, he gets picked off.
Oh, there it is.
Krevix, that is a crucial pick. Not so
Punished
bad, eh?
by Razz. There we go, into the 5v4. Now, this is a round that Razz really want to capitalize on. If you're able to convert this could be the turning point of the entire match.
It seems the Monty is entering from the first floor. They have opted out from playing with that with a Thatcher before they switch over to Monty. We'll see how they play him here. I have no idea what he'll be entering, but he'll probably try to gain a lot of space for Team Razz. And they do have a good chance here of getting a kill and getting another.
Bandit! I mean, Jaeger, sorry, goes for the not quite spawn peek, but a very, very early and aggressive one, and pays the price.
Risky play by him doesn't pay off. However, Trix getting a pick back by Razz, who also goes for a risky play as well, running up those stairs with 2 angles covering him. Will's having a team fight against Ninja Fan.
Ninja getting taken out, only a tickle of HP left, but it is a 0 now. 2v4. Razz have got to convert this round.
Field has been spotted, and Warden is in play. However,
getting the diffuser down by the Monty.
Now
this is going to be very difficult for High Five to hold on to.
Triple kill by Krevix, leaving one more player into the...
Monty's ass just gets around the corner before Mira is able to do anything about it.
He is stuck behind the bar with Monty on his ass. He's being spotted, he's being pinged, he's being ran down, and will probably be killed soon enough. Monty getting the shield off, going for the knife play on the shield, getting punched once, twice. We get a kill, and a kill comes through. Hierarchy running up the stairs, finishing the round for Team Razz.
Well, that has got to be a wake-up call for High Five. Although you could go for these aggressive spawn peaks to get the round sealed in your favor, it can go both ways. The knife cuts in both directions. And here we see Razz taking a round for themselves, and High Five honestly throwing a round away with those aggressive peaks.
You can tell the lack of discipline is kind of seeping through a little bit. They are going for risky, flashy plays, which, if paid off, are very, very impressive and fun. However, in this case, it has bit them a bit in the ass, losing 2 players to very, very aggro, not very recommended plays.
Definitely. What I want to see from High Five now is them to take this wake up call seriously. If what they want to do is utilize their utility in ways that are suboptimal, then I suppose they're welcome to it. But what I want to see is them slow it down a little bit, take their time and secure the win if they're capable of doing so.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if they bring back some discipline into their midst. Krivix, they're having a very, very good round, getting 3 kills early on. Was very, very nice for him. Probably a good mental boost for his for the upcoming rounds.
Definitely, Razz is going to be feeling very happy about that previous round that they were able to make use of, and now they're going to want to convert a couple more now. But we shall see a very sneaky little punch hole there for the window peak. We'll see if anybody's actually going to take them up on that offer. Looks like Capitao in on the ground floor.
Spotted in the entry. Sitting up those stairs, looking for something to pick off. Aggressing quite fast. Barbed wire in his way. Ela
hiding in train.
Yeah, could be a.
You see Buck letting off a few shots. No damage done though.
Yeah.
See Capitao spotting the that Maestro turret.
Running in there, just taking a lot of space. This Capitao is very well placed, but Ela is aware.
Getting zapped by that Maestro turret.
Not even phased by it.
That never feels good.
No, it doesn't.
Quarter of your health gone like that.
They have placed Sol onto the Azami duty and taken away from his typical roaming style and anchoring him down into that 3rd floor defense. Ela is, however, roaming now and very, very...
Oh, Ela taken!
I was going to say, patiently waiting, however, getting picked off. Sol gets a counter pick onto Vol's face.
Yeah, no more shields for you, Razz.
Absolutely not.
Oh, dude, this is a dire situation for Buck. 3 HP against the Maestro turret. That is enough to take you out.
So, getting a pick on Krivix as well is crucial. Both cameras are looking at both players who are alive.
But do they know how low Buck is? They can't possibly know how low he is. 1 tick and he is done for.
Let's see if they get to find out. Razz is trying to scrap the other camera. After getting that pick, getting sort of tapped by the Maestro, zapped by the Maestro.
Yeah, the Maestro, they've got a good Maestro turret setup, but able to defend each other.
Full information on both players and both teammates of the Maestro in position to stop any attacks. He's going for the zaps on Hierarchy, taking him down a little bit, willing his health. However, he does not know that Razz is literally 1 zap away from death. He's going to try now, maybe. Oh, goes for
almost.
Oh, Buck cannot peek away. Oh, yeah. That's not fun, is it? It is Maestro's one who gets the kill one. It's ran down.
Maestro gets the down, I think. And beautiful. With the turret. The double kill with the
Maestro. Holy.
Now that is a kill cam you do not see every day. The double kill in the kill feed too.
Inside
what a
the
way
camera.
To close out the round.
You got games on your phone, Maestro.
Razz taking that on the chin, enjoying the end of that round. I don't think any R6 player can see that and be mad at the end of that round. That is a very dominating show from the Maestro, and it shows how dominating the Maestro turrets can be when utilized in that kind of setup where you have multiple angles that all of the turrets can see at the same point. What a round!
Unexpected pick there, Maestro, and team. Razz not respecting his Maestro's sort of utility there, not having any sort of utility to deal again with his cameras, and
yeah, no paying the price. No Zofia,
paying the price there.
Able to deal with it, yeah.
Being placed in a very awkward situation with both Maestro cams, with full view of both remaining players. Yeah, it is not a fun place to be in. That little corner with With 3 HP, I don't. The last place I want to be is there.
Yeah, facing down multiple Maestro turrets from all sorts of angles. It'll be interesting to see how Brava plays out on this. The Capital switched over to the Brava player there. With their Cludge drones.
I've yet to see Team Razz executing sort of a clear strategy in their attack. They have sort of thrown operators in and out. Not I don't think very convincingly, in my opinion. The Monty is still yet to be useful in any of these rounds, being picked off every single time. Spotted now by the Warden across with a Ella. Oh, not Ella. I believe someone else on the stairs. A third player as well, peeking from the fridge. Soul gets a pick off onto Razz. Beautiful pick from behind the Monty. Again, getting those crucial picks, despite the Monty being present there.
Yeah, certainly. It does look like they're not quite able to blend the Monty into the team. Then another down from Mute. No, from Warden again.
Yeah, it's Soul again, just getting picks at the right time. Krevix responding with a pick onto Ninja Fan. Also have been a good player for picks on the attacking side. Another one by Krevix. Very, very beautiful. Opening up the defense. Sorry, the opening up the line of defense on that side of the map. Soul is sort of taking his
What a shot!
Beautiful shot, triple kill.
Now the Monty doesn't know if there's any other teammates helping there to defend the Monty.
Well, I see a
so
potential for
not overextending.
No, I see a potential for an ace for team. Oh, there you go. Quad kill for Soul. Almost an ace there. Being very patient with that shield player. And
yeah, worked out shield and cafe spot very, very well. Defending both the window and the walk-in through the garage.
So much dominance being shown by Soul here on defense.
What I'm seeing potentially a lack of on. Yeah, sorry. They've just switched sides.
Yeah.
But from Razz on the attacking team, a very minimal use of throwable utility. Very minimal use of frags, of potential ash charges, and things like that. And I think that led to a lot of utility that I5 were utilizing. They could have potentially been taken out, was able to be used in full force. So that could have definitely been something they switched up. But obviously, being on the defensive team now, Razz are facing down the same round spread as they had in the Nighthaven Labs, with 5 rounds to High5 and 1 round to themselves. Let's see if they can dominate the defensive side like High5 did and close out this match with a potential win, but they're going to have to work for it.
Not a very convincing defensive round by them, but I believe their attack is more prepared and ready to take on High5's, the defense, more prepared, ready to take on High5's attack.
High5 checking for potential spawn peaks, maybe giving it a little bit of respect to Razz, who potentially could have gone for the same type of plays. They'll set up for the runouts and make their way up to the top floor. It looks like we're going to get a top-down attack on this second floor defense of the bar and cafe. Nice little rotate opened, ready to potentially drop down later on. We do get the ace charges onto that stairs wall. And a drop down, an instant kill from Soul. It does look like those final charges are muted.
The substitute player is showing off this round, having a lot of confidence, hitting all the shots he needs to hit on both sides.
That prone player is not taking any shots, waiting for the moment to shine.
Snipes faults. There
it is.
There it is.
Patience pays off, but not before Ash took out their teammate on the mute side.
Bally is still in play as well. I wonder if Bally will be able to pressure this very long line of defense. As long as Ace gets to open that wall, we'll see. Azumi almost gets another pick. However, Jake is quicker on the trigger and gets a pick, leaving the round to be 4v2.
Oh, we hate it when the Azumi ends up dying. That's tragic.
No, oh no, Azumi. my beloved Azumi.
Maybe we need to go to the zoo. Me.
And you.
Anyway, moving on to the round, it's a 4v2.
Yeah, team
defense is gonna be tough.
Team High Five taking the time with the information, gathering the positions of the enemy team, getting hierarchy first down, leaving the mirror on its own in this round 7 of the game, and Mira being played around, getting a nice kill. Krivix having a lot of kills this game, showing off on the gunplay side. However, this round is over.
Difficult to deal with a near full flash like that. Very unfortunate. Almost recovered it enough to get the C4 off and potentially get a couple more picks, but we're going to be moving into round 8, match point.
Absolutely. This is not looking very good for Team Razz. If I'm a Razz fan, then I will probably not be having the best night of my life right now. Team Razz, you know, falling into the curse of 7-1, potentially again. High Five keeping it at Brazil all the way through.
Yeah, you're gonna be needing to Prage right now if you want Razz to win.
If you have Razz stocks, then you should be selling right now. Unfortunately.
And it is almost Christmas time. I hope you're gonna wish your loved ones a Merry Christmas next month, because it is Christmas next month. If you hadn't heard, it's gonna be on the 25th. You're gonna want to be there.
Christmas is happening this year, guys. Keep on the lookout.
It's officially announced here on the Sunday Siege League.
Sunday Siege League Leaks 25th of December event. This year, it's Christmas. Fellas, I hope you're gonna have a good Christmas, or if you don't celebrate it, a good holidays. Round 8 about to commence. Both teams set up. Razz opting for a clash, hoping the shield is, you know, gonna pull them through again. It has not yet, but maybe with clash.
And they have the classic Azumi setup in Christmas tree. We love to see that
setup. Perhaps the Team High Five will be zooming in into this attack, getting the hatch open. Probably going to be dropping at some point, getting both hatches. Crucial here.
I see no C4 pre-placed, so we're not going to see any explosions when they first drop. I wonder if it could have been an opportunity for Razz to try out that Maestro setup. I'm sure that High Five would have potentially had ways to deal with that with the Ash, and the Twitch drone would actually be very, very good to counter that Maestro setup.
Will's having an angle onto the skylight. Ooh, we see a big drop. Was that a drop? What was that?
That was a drop on main stairs.
I see. And Vince catching Ninja Fan is Vince, by the way, catching a player off guard. Will.
Yep, Castle out of this round. Razz gonna need to hold it together with a 4v5. Ash looks like she's breaching underneath where the mirror traditionally would be. Oh, but the window play.
Soul picks off a window player. Monty. Sorry, the Twitch running into the clash.
Clash
down and clash down. This is looking hopeless for Team Razz. 5v2. Can Hierarchy and Volspace bring it back? Or is it going to be Brazil again spotting that? I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, Inke gets a kill on Volspace. Yeah, audio trap being spotted. However, it's not enough as
Mira hiding on the small balcony.
Missing his shots.
The team kills coming.
Team kill on Jake. Trying to increase skill and killing the last player of Team Razz. Vince ending the game with a team kill and a finisher on Team Razz, propelling his team to a 2-0 victory in match 1 of tonight.
Obsidian versus Bally Boys. We do have the colors correct this time, so the top of the screen is correct. We have Obsidian in blue and Bally Boys in the wonderful orange, with Obsidian to pick the first ban on attack.
And in phase, we'll see if we see similar faces here, or we see something completely new. Perhaps the Vigil is freed from his shackles this time, but I have a feeling that he will not be. First with Monty gone.
Monty, so Obsidian not wanting to deal with the shields. Is Bally Boy going to respond with a blitz? Or potentially, are they going to go for a Thatcher to try and preserve the reinforced walls?
Thatcher always makes the game a little bit interesting, forcing the attacking team to sort of get a little creative with their anti.
It is a blitz, no shields.
Yeah, no shields.
Unless you want to fall back on the beautiful fuse.
Or Clash is also still in play for defense. I mean,
True.
there's the only shield in defense. Will we see any Clash opportunities? Probably not. It's a probably low priority ban compared to other bans we've seen in the past.
Certainly on defense, maybe a bandit ban, but a Cade. So we are seeing a bit of that anti-hard breach banned already. Are Obsidian going to reply? If they replied with a bandit, that would be a very interesting game with almost no denying the hard breach. But we're going to get a Fenrir ban instead.
Vigil is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag.
Oh my goodness. Vigil is going to run an absolute muck over this game. How could they possibly let this happen?
Is ready to run a train down on whoever side is not playing Vigil. And
do we see Vigil even picked? It looks like we are not going to see a Vigil pick. Unless Toxgu... Nope, Toxgu goes for the mute. So we have the Thatcher out. We've got Ace for the hard breach at the moment. Obviously, the attackers can change and switch up their loadouts before the actual round starts. But here we have the prep phase. Interesting. It looks like we're going to have a mirror in the bathroom and bandit on the main wall. So we've got the mirror to fall back on if the bandit is not able to trick. Now we have Obsidian on defense. I can't remember if it was Obsidian that had a decent bandit trigger on their team. We'll have to wait and see if they're able to deny the hard breach against the Thatcher. Obviously very difficult with Thatcher being such a consistent way to neutralize the defensive capabilities of Bandit. We'll have to see if they are going to be going for an active role or if they're just throwing down their bandit traps to act as a nuisance and try and prevent that reinforced wall from being breached.
I believe we saw Clubhouse Bandit tricking in the first match of last week. So it was Bally Boys and High Five in action. We'll see if Obsidian also have a Bandit tricking nailed down as it was last week.
It does look like we have Bandit chilling next to the wall, or at least nearby. But it looks like they're going to want to get Ash to breach the server wall.
So Ash is in server, running in straight. Looking for picks perhaps on either side, finding nobody so far. There's a castle behind the castle wall.
Who could have predicted that?
Who could have predicted that indeed? The castle is nearby if the castle wall is spotted, and the wall is down. The little reinforcement has been taken down. However, the castle is still in that room. We'll see if he gets spotted.
Ooh.
He just almost side peeks on that fool.
Yeah, Ash almost checked the drone in the doorway. Decides to step back, which is a very good option.
They have
to
cleared the opening hit, but I don't think they have spotted him yet, have they? They did. He
not
did
yet.
fall back. He did fall back.
Oh.
He gets a pick on the way out. Beautiful.
There we go. Sledge taken down.
Taken now using that mirror, the mirror setup on the workshop. However,
That's the Twitch interaction coming in there.
Yeah, he has spotted in that room. Perhaps he's going down.
Some accusations coming out already.
Yeah, that is
We
quite
have Castle taken out and Mira is downed.
misses the kill on the mirror. Perhaps he was going for
Defending the Mira though.
Yeah. Mira stuck there, looking for help. Ash pressure the steps.
Mira taken out by the Ash who dropped Hatch.
Ace
Let's see how Ace is going to be able to deal with this. All of the mirror windows are open. Not feeling very comfortable here, so they didn't actually decide to go for the Jacuzzi hard breach at all, but instead a cache and server attack.
We see a delayed flank by 30. Farity holding her down, getting a kill on the axe, easing the pressure of team of Obsidian, and another pick by Togsku on the ace. That's two attackers down on that attack onto A side.
Gets it down to a 3v2.
There's still flanker in play, holding it down. Farity getting that peek, not going through with the shots. Beautiful kill by Togsku, getting. Is this sloppy? Slippy.
Yes, it looks like it.
Yep, Slippy getting Slippy through.
Leaving just the Twitch.
Yeah, it's a tough position here. There is a flanker sort of pressuring through, and as well as two defenders onto site, waiting for Twitch to sort of approach either through the
Yeah, well, that prone, tricky, and we'll get the kill. Twitch down.
Twitch does spot the prone guy, missing his shots, unfortunately. However, Team Obsidian propelling the the match with their first round win on club defense. Clubhouse
And
defense.
it looks like we're going down to the basement for the second round here. Obsidian taking the first round. Bally Boys looking to get it in. This looked like a much more even round. A lot more trades going through.
Yeah, it looked
But
a little tough for the attackers at the beginning, and then they kind of pulled it back, taking down a few defenders. However, the anchor defenders on the side getting crucial kills there, despite the flanker being still in play. You know, coming in later to also finish some of the players winning first round.
Certainly, and without any Cade, and it actually looks like the defense has no way to protect their reinforced hatches. So if Bally Boys do choose so, Ace is going to be able to open up those hatches with absolutely no problem whatsoever. That means that Obsidian is going to have to go for a first floor hold if they want to keep those hatches.
It seems Ace has been picked off for Nomad, and the Habana is also in play. No, Thatcher.
Habana being much more effective against the hatches, only needing 4 of her charges per hatch, whereas Ace is going to have to deploy a full Selma charge for each hatch that he wants to open.
There's a last minute switch, a last second switch. Kali, interestingly enough.
Well, it looks like a rush.
Kali rush into the sewage, looking for any.
Seeing the mirror, but nobody is on it until now. Now they've got to be able to see it through that. Oh, dog gets taken out.
The Beast going for a crazy play, getting another headshot. Beautiful. Open up the play.
You see this? Oh, not quite.
And getting beautiful by Sutsky, looking for the player behind the Kali before finishing the kill. Not getting greedy, taking
bringing
his time.
it back to even. Valkyrie really putting in the work there.
Beautiful. He is. Unless he heard him, he assumed that someone has covered the Valkyrie there, and I mean the down, and just went for the person covering the down and got
very good discipline to check for that cover before taking the kill. Not greedy at all, very patient. Very well done.
3v3 now. Habana walking through, trying to get those hatches destroyed for perhaps other picks around it. Slippy not finding out one on the second floor, going down the steps into church. We'll see.
Hiding back here behind the mirror window. Rotating around the side.
Seems they have predicted the Ying well. There's a whole ass warden there ready to counter those flashes. Habana opening the rest of the hatches on the second floor, trying to add points of pressure and angles for attack onto the anchor defenders in basement.
Certainly, we see Nomad trying to sneak up here through the backside.
Very
flash mirror.
Yeah, he is safe for now. Togskoog is
looks like Valkyrie gets another kill.
Beautiful kill for the defenders, and another attacker is down. It is up to the Habana to get a kill. Finds one, gets the kill, flushes the other mirror. Looking for the second kill. Togskoog finishes that kill. It is just Habana going for the pick in. Beautiful shot over the pre-fire onto the angle. That is beautiful with the secondary kill. Secondary gun.
Classic 1v1. Warden versus Habana. Habana goes for the plant and the Nomad charge.
They're slowing down the denial on the defuse. However, Habana has stopped the defuse for the opportunity to kill. Oh my, beautiful by 6 file. Bringing it back 1v3 essentially there. Holy.
Wow, what a performance from the Bally Boy player there. Very nice. Bringing it to 1-1. Very nicely done.
Proclaim love in old chat, and everybody's impressed with that play. Bringing out his secondary there in these tight quarters. In an attempt to just get quick kills, lands his headshots very beautifully. Gets all 3 kills. Baits the defuse, spots the guy pushing in, and then aggresses onwards to get the kill, and ends round 2 for the Bally Boys.
Certainly, and we got to commend that first initial strike with the Kali rush. That was very impressively done. Good utilization of the secondary SMG to get those first 2 kills. Unfortunate for them that they weren't able to convert it, as the Valkyrie Zutsky was played very well, getting the double kill to bring the numbers back to 3v3. But obviously, Bally Boys then able to close it out into a victory for them, bringing us to 1 round to 1 round.
It did look a little insane there that you had a Kali Russian with a secondary into the corridor, but it is
especially
perhaps
against that mirror window.
Yeah, perhaps the unexpected strategies seem to always work in these matches, and that is certainly a strategy.
There's certainly a rush you don't see every day, folks.
Only here on the Sunday Team League.
Yeah, you won't get plays like this anywhere else. So stay tuned. We got a whole rest of the game to go.
We got plenty more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3.
It does look like we've got a sleepy Thatcher.
Oh no.
Has Thatcher fallen asleep at the keyboard? Slippy.
Slippy has slipped through and is not participating yet. He might be on strike as we speak in round 4. Perhaps taking a little snoozer before the round begins.
Somebody get that man a union.
Somebody get that man a monster energy. He is snoozing in spawn. Jarvis gets in. Jarvis gets his first pick as the Beast. Mr. Beast gets picked off.
Yeah, onto the sledge.
Onto the sledge, unfortunate start. It seems Slippy is awake. His alarm went off and he is participating. 5v4 is not an ideal start for team Bally Boys.
Yeah, the Hotwire doing damage to the Ash. 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's not insignificant.
We get Dekebi calling in people. Dekebi get down and shot by Toxku. Beautiful use of the cover there, getting the first pick as Doc in the defense. We have 2 picks as Ash rushing down the stairs, perhaps maybe finding a kill after destroying the mirror. Backing off, taking his time, maybe he gets a pick too. Can help even out the game. However, 5v3 is looking dire for Team Bally Boys.
It is looking tough, but we've got a 3v4 coming out with the Ash getting the Valkyrie down. We'll see if they're able to get the pre-fire. Not quite. Mute gets the kill onto the Ash. Neutralizes that threat. Down to a 2v4. Took some damage, but not very much.
There is a Doc on site to be able to reinforce his health. And as he goes for the health shot, he gets picked off by Slippy. What an angle there.
Lining up for Slippy. That is very unfortunate when you're expecting a Doc to heal you and you had a tap in the head. That is a bad day at work.
Doctor, why did you shoot me, Doctor? Perhaps was his first thought until he arrives. Slippy slips through and gets a nice angle onto the mute in that corner. 3v2 now. Farrett,
Doctor, please put your stim away, Doctor. I'm not getting healed by you right now, Doctor.
Not at all, Doctor. Farrety holding that shield position down. We have Abyssa, Abby holding that angle, but however, both defenders get their picks beautifully, ending the round for Team Obsidian.
Ooh, a little crawling butt shot there.
Crawling butt shot, unexpected there. Team Bally Boys a little distraught, a little confused maybe in that attack. And Slippy just you know, taking a little cigarette break or something, and X the Beast perhaps not being communicated there and just rushing in, getting picked off is not ideal start. However, it looked all right for a second there with the pick by the Ash.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a good Bally Boys victory potentially even. But we see a clash coming out for Obsidian now. A very interesting choice. We were debating whether or not we'd see any shields on defense, and it looks like we're going to. What a little treat for us.
It's going to be interesting to see where they place this clash. Probably in the workshop to stop any ferocious attacking coming in from the server area. Or perhaps she will be holding down the breached wall, knowing that Team Obsidian have opted to not reinforce it with anti-breach.
Yeah, we only have the mute jammers to defend, which are going to be very easily neutralized by the EMP grenades of a Thatcher if it's brought. But it looks like we may not even see a Thatcher from the attacking side, opting for a Thermite Finker and, an Ace, Finker, IQ, Dugby, and Maverick play. The Maverick was utilized very, very well by High Five in the first game. Let's see if Bally Boys are able to utilize it to the same degree.
The mute jammers are in place. Maverick will need to get rid of those somehow. If Ace wants to prove worthy, perhaps this is not even a concern for Team Bally Boys as they are approaching server again. Mira is in position to hold it down with a clash and a castle. This is a fortified position right here for.
It certainly is. But it looks like all of the mirror windows are deployed on site. But it looks like they're going to use the classic way to open up the breach wall with Maverick. You're going to need to get that corner though. Otherwise that wall is not going to be coming down. But we have Clash against everybody. It feels like it's server. Oh, the team kill comes down to the Clash.
Kill. Oh no, what a tragedy.
That is tragic. Clash absolutely holding it down, protecting the rest of their team, but gets a bullet in the back of the head. That is tragic.
That is treacherous. Now team Obsidian left alone with Mira and Mute to defend against the rest of the Bally boys. Bally boys bringing a Finka just to spam it down, run down through main, see what happens, and it works out there where a lot of spam.
C4 coming out, maybe getting a kill?
No,
not quite, too close.
There is not spitting anybody going through the smoke. However, this is not a very nice position. Bally boys taking their time as they try to encroach in. Finka gets another kill, and then the last attacker is caught by Jarvis. Oh, sorry, the last defender catching.
But the double pincer movement takes out the final defender, and this will be an attacking Bally Boys victory.
Bally Boys pulling it through. 2-2, I believe. Interesting start to this match. There's a lot going on, a lot of interesting plays. We see the Kali Rush, we see the Clash being, unfortunately friendly fired.
That is very unfortunate. Clash was absolutely holding down that server door, but unfortunately, when you shoot your when you shoot your shield in the back of the head, it doesn't tend to bode well for the rest of the round.
Yeah, perhaps a bit of mishap or miscommunication on how they will get the mix with that Clash.
But it looks like we're going to see the same sight again, but they've opted to not go for the Clash, maybe holding it back for a surprise later on in the rounds.
Perhaps the Zami could prove worthy here with a lot of angle reinforcements. We'll see how they approach it. Server room seems to be a popular approach by Bally Boys. They have done it every single time Obsidian have opted for this site, and I expect the same to happen here.
Only leaving the Maverick to take on the Jacuzzi side, but I suppose when your offense on the server side is so oppressive, maybe all you need is the Maverick to just apply a little bit of pressure from the Jacuzzi. And again, no anti-hard breach here, so the Mute Jammers are going to stick around unless they find a interesting way to utilize the Ash charges potentially from below. Bandit ready to trick this time as well. It could be very difficult for them to open up this wall, but Yusuf, as you say, Bally Boys tending to prefer the Obsidian, tending to prefer the attack onto server, and it looks like they're going to be utilizing this tiny balcony next to Alta as their method of getting inside.
Yeah, it seems that the entry into the workshop is ideal. Ferroti gets a nice pre-fire shot onto the pedophile, bringing him down. Workshop wall is open. We'll see if Bally Boys do any belligerent plays. Perhaps going to the windows as well as a point of pressure here with the Ash charges. One window unenforced, perhaps getting for quick kill Castle, although on the inside door. Sutsuki gets a pick on the Beast.
Interesting, seeing some toes.
Toes I've spotted, however, no kill coming through. The Beast, Mr. Beast has been dropped, ladies and gentlemen.
You heard it here first, Mr. Beast is over.
Mr. Beast is cancelled, ladies and gentlemen, he is dead. We are now left with a 5v3 for Team Obsidian, looking good as a start. Azami setting up a small breach with Ash, trying to break through the castle, maybe getting a pick or two, sees the peak, does not go for it. It's a gun battle.
Ooh, some quick, very quick peeks coming out here from Ash. Taking gunfights.
Spawning the Azami. Oh, that was close. Azami on 3 HP. That was quite close.
Wow. Azami wouldn't mind taking a tiny bit more damage, maybe getting picked up, back up at 20 HP. Ooh, but that is going to be too much damage.
Yeah. Grim covering the angle. Cubic getting another kill. 3v3. Ooh, that was a very close. Jarvis responding with a kill of his own. Mira spotted by the Ash. However, not taking that peak. Pre-firing, getting that kill. 30. Double kill. Beautiful plays by 30. Good shots. A bit risky, you could say, but getting the kills off works well, I guess.
Yeah, leaving just the poor IQ to clean up this round in a 3v1. And with all of the defensive teams spread wide on this this top floor, it is going to be very, very difficult for Slippy to find any angles that aren't being already held. Making noise by getting through this barricade, but they are in!
Slipping through, that's a difficult angle to deal with, and Thornton going in to finish off the round with a triple kill for him. As this Mira in round 5 of Clubhouse.
Yeah, very, very even. Trading rounds back and forth. Obsidian getting around, Bally Boys getting around, and so on and so on. And if that predicts the rest of the rounds, we are going to see a Bally Boys victory this round, but they're going to have to work for it. We see another basement choice by Obsidian.
Mira and Bandit are through this time. Doc again, and Valkyrie, perhaps for more information on Bally Boys' whereabouts. Bally Boys going for a top floor sort of dominance play with the Habana again, and Finka and Ash coming through as well. Perhaps Bally Boys will try to make use of the space taken on the second floor with the ram in order to open up more angles, making it more difficult for the defenders on the B side to hold it down.
Certainly, ram is definitely an operator you want to be having when you're attacking basement. Utilizing their gadget, they're able to absolutely rip apart the ground floors. That's an interesting Valcam spot that I don't think I've seen very recently. At the very bottom of the stairs, somewhat hidden by the barbed wire. You've got to be looking out for that carefully, especially with that step overhang. It's going to be difficult for the attackers to spot that.
Especially when you come down those steps, you're always looking for that peek from church or the room to the right of the stairs. So very difficult to spot that camera. Perhaps it could be game changing. Get Finka jumping into the steps, just rushing through.
This barbed wire is going to be critical in slowing down this potential rush the Bally Boys are threatening with the Finka.
Mira in position parity, holding it down here. Swapped roles here with Jarvis on the Mira.
Certainly, we've got some interesting angles being held. A relatively slow round this time, which is quite nice to see.
Peek from Finka.
Oh, surely the Valkyrie spots the Finka there.
I think he did.
How did Valkyrie let Finka get away with that?
Getting the crouch down guide, perhaps Valkyrie.
From Valkyrie, surely you've got to peek now. Oh, misses the shot.
Finka's
not quite.
To take that as a win, perhaps trying to repressure at some point. The other steps are being taken care of. Throaty responds to a kill on Cubic. Beautiful.
Yeah, onto the Habana. No more hatches going to be breached here.
Ooh,
oh, but Ash catches him on the rotate.
Catching the roaming defender there. Dropping the number of Obsidian Boys into 3 defenders.
But losing that Habana is critical. The hatches are going to be staying shut, which forces the rest of the attacking team down some very, very narrow pathways. And so if Obsidian are able to just lock down the site, a 3v4 is not unwinnable.
The entry by Finka spotted by the defender players. We'll see if he gets any hits here. Going in for the SMG shots, getting picked off by Farrett. A beautiful shot by Mira. It's responding. Abby responds on Sutski with a kill. 2v3 now with a second floor panels opened up. It's really difficult for the defending team to get into that position onto the B-bomb. However, Farrett gets the pick with Mira.
Yeah, thankfully for the attacking side, they did appear to have somebody who brought a singular hard breach tool, the secondary gadget that some of the operators have available to them. But these Bs have got to be locking down Doc. He's not going to be feeling happy, especially if he's allergic.
Grim down on the site, looking for that pick on the Doc. Farrett trying to defend the stairs from being occupied. Abby dropping down the plant.
Drop kitchen and planting.
Leaving the Mira unspotted. Let's see if they spot her position. Getting flashes brutal there. Maybe perhaps they hear her move kit walking, and they have determined her position, and she is down.
Well, what a execute. Really thought the Bally Boys had lost it, and the Habana got taken out by the roaming bandit. But they were able to pull it back, get that hatch open, and secure that win, which I believe brings us back to an even 3-3.
What a close match, Mo. That was beautifully executed by the Bally Boys at the end there, having the Grim pressure off the Doc, off the diffuser, forcing him into an unfavorable situation and getting him eliminated immediately as soon as he tries to peek or do anything out of that tunnel. Mira being left alone, trying to find the stairs attacker and getting picked off immediately after as well. Unfortunate for Obsidian, despite the good start of the round.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but it'll be interesting to see if Bally Boys are able to show any more dominance in the defensive side. Looks like they have a classic kitchen Valcam going for this basement defense. And Bally Boys are going to have to be showing Obsidian how it goes if they want to be winning this match. Obviously, a very, very even match so far, and we may even be looking at a Cafe Dostoevsky situation where we go into overtime at this rate.
Indeed, we see Alibi being picked up by Slippy. Perhaps an attempt to distract or disrupt the attackers of Obsidian. We're opting out for a similar composition here with Thatcher, Hibana, try to slow down any gadgets, as well as reinforcements, and Ram to try to break down the floor and push the defenders out of that planting position.
Interesting to still have the Thatcher when majority of the time Hibana is going to be wanting to open up the hatches on a basement attack, although Hibana obviously can still open up some breachable methods to get into tunnel, which it looks like she may be trying to do here. Going for the kitchen first.
Upside down on the kitchen, opening up the angle onto the hatch.
Oh, 12 HP!
Abby gets a kill. Very low,
Left
however.
after taking out the Zofia there. Doc ready to help her back up to full.
Get that guy back to immediately. Back to full health. Nursed up. Ram breaking down the planks. Opening up a play. We'll see if they can enter kitchen beautifully. Throws in another with his Ram. Almost gets shot off, however. There's
Ooh, Bandit roaming around,
yeah.
trying to get a cheeky pick there.
I believe Bandit did break off the Ram device, stopping it from continuing through. However, Team Obsidian do have the second floor right now, and are pressuring Bally Boys into unfavorable defensive position. That shot was very close.
It certainly was. Now Ram, although very, very useful for opening up these floors, again, the knife cuts both ways. You may be able to see the defenders below you, but they can certainly see you from above as well. And so you've got to watch out for those counter peeks.
Next to Beast, I think hearing Toxic, knowing he is there, Toxic is spawning him.
Gets the down!
Him, and very good down. We'll see if he can be saved. There is a dock, however. Sutsuki is watching the long angle. However, I'm not sure if they know of Sutsuki's where, but Bandit is up again from dock.
Okay, right, taking the dock. Back up to full HP again. Oh, but we've got an Ash getting right in.
Toxic slips through, gets 2 double kills immediately. Oh, beautiful. Great.
Gets taken out, but taking out 2 before you go down is very, very good. And now we're left at a 3v3.
Bandit getting
again, another very even round.
Flash is coming through. All the team members of Obsidian going in through the sewage. There's an alibi being spotted.
Ooh, alibi making good use of that alibi trap.
Double kill. Jarvis coming in with a 1v2 now. Beautiful by Bandit, staying alive and getting 2 kills before he goes out immediately.
Good trade, getting very aggressive. Diffuser is back in secret.
Gets
taken out by the pistol.
Abyssa gets the better peek there. What a beautiful juggle by Team Bally there, getting the Bandit up twice, back to full health, and having him to get insane double kill there at the end.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate for Obsidian not to be able to take out that Bandit down, and it really came to bite them. The doc making very good use of the doc. As you say, taking their vaccines and feeling healthy afterwards.
No chicken pox for you today, Bally Boys.
Certainly not. Rook's even got his face protection on.
We see a Mozzie and Vigil.
Now let's see if this dastardly Visual is able to wreak as much havoc as people seem to think he will.
Already
going across 3 drones.
Already in position. They probably know he is probably around. Is it the strip pole? That room is called stripper, yeah. He does have the boss G. He will be going for those tasty 1-taps.
Certainly, but with that secondary SMG with an absurdly high fire rate, you've got to be careful of that as well. But it does look like he'll be roaming quite far off site if he chooses to stay there. Oh no, he's made it all the way back home.
Yes, back home.
We are going to see a spawn peak though.
Slippy.
From this Rook.
Looking for anybody there on the Obsidian.
Oh, here we go. We may be seeing some sparks flying very soon.
Spotted and responded. Sutsuki spotting that spawn peak, immediately responding with a beautiful headshot, not allowing Slippy to get any shot through. Beautifully done. Bally Boys has paid the price for trying to go a little cheeky.
We all like a bit of cheek, but that was too much.
being slapped too hard there. Vigil is in garage trying to perhaps catch someone off guard with his boss. Yeah, Maverick upside down, trying with any bandit defense. I believe he got one. No, both are still
not yet.
in
Looks like they're gonna have to utilize the Thatcher.
Yeah, they will Thatcher in a wall and perhaps have
an interesting mirror window into the office there. Don't see that very often, folks. Only here on the Sunday Tea League.
Only here on the Sunday Tea League every Saturday night. You see, Therma, in an attempt to break through, has unfortunately not gone through.
Oh, we got a trade going off.
Yeah, Sitsuki gets the beast as the beast gets Brody. Sitsuki is on the off angle here on the windows, getting it picked back. The wall is fully open. Thermite has successfully breached, and we'll see if this results in any pushing. The boss G is still in play, looking for a cheeky angle from the garage all the way up to the.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, it looks like everybody's going to be working on that jacuzzi push. So no peeks available for him yet.
Drones coming through, not spotting the defendant player.
Oh, but the boss G does get a kill there.
Beautiful kill. That was very long range kill. No, that was beautiful.
Yeah, had to have been. Making his way back into server. It looks like he's going to try and get for another peek. Oh, and he gets the Ash on the balcony. 1 HP on Mozzie. It's
Jarvis
just Mozzie and Vigil left for the 2v1.
Trade back, and it is a 2v1 situation with Ed Boss G. Mozzie is very low, however, 1 HP. Is not a lot to work with, but you know, it just takes one shot for him to be in play. His drones are still in play as well. They will prove very useful. Spotting the Maverick.
Here we go. We got another clean set of iron sights on the Mozzie.
22 seconds.
Flash
Maverick
down the stairs.
Forced to make a play. The diffuser is far away, and perhaps the boss G is in play as well. Watching for that pickup. Dominance performance by Vigil. Perhaps he was banned for a reason.
Wow, yeah, Vigil, as you say, showing us why he seems to get banned every single time. Perhaps it is not the operator themselves, but the weapon they possess, with Vigil being the only operator who can utilize the boss G on defense.
Obsidian, despite having the number advantage and not being able to close the round, it seems they in contrast to Bally Boys, have opted to just attack the jacuzzi wall and not have any pressure onto server or anywhere else, allowing the Vigil with his boss G to sort of have a long angle onto the window attack and you know proving to be a successful strategy by Vigil on defense.
Certainly, and that it goes to show that if you don't control more than just the site, it is very possible for defenders to roam around and catch you on angles that you're not expecting.
Yeah, you definitely don't want him to just do what he wants, knowing he has a very nice angle there onto the jacuzzi wall attack. We are now in server with the bandit in play. Perhaps tricking will ensue. We have Thatcher.
I'd be very happy to see a trick coming out if possible. But we'll see. It looks like the entirety of Obsidian are going to be attacking from this garage side, except for Thermite, who is the one with the hard breach.
And the one with the diffuser as well. Yeah. Absolutely miscommunication. Unless Team Obsidian are looking for a different angle than we expected. We have the two.
Quite possibly. It looks like we got Buck trying to open up the area beneath the walls to try and get rid of the bandit traps.
Indeed, we have the two entries here in the little storage room. To the floor, perhaps, to try to catch a player off guard. Ash spotting a player, getting it down. I don't think he has an angle to finish that kill, unfortunately. However,
Maverick taking some damage. It looks like they're going to be able to get that wall open.
Yeah, Pulse is out, and he's quite vital here as a piece, as a person with information. Well, Maya is in the entry of Bob, perhaps trying to catch an attacker. Blanks Groti catching.
Taking him out.
Yeah. Ash being.
What is that peak? That spot for lesion. That is crazy. You're going to need to go to the doctor to get those legs reset.
Holy Legion gets a pick onto Toxku. Beautiful kill by Mr. Beast. We see Throaty trying to find angles here through the window.
There is no way this Legion gets spotted. Potentially on drone, though.
Oh,
Gets
no.
missed. Is Ash going to risk jumping into the arms of this Legion? What is this spot?
Thermite looking for a pick. Perhaps spotting the C4.
Gets the C4!
Beautiful shot on the C4, but he does get picked off as Fuck gets in. Mr. the Beast gets a kill onto Throaty, leaving Thatcher behind as the last player on the Obsidian attacking side. He is unspotted, catching the Legion, going for another flick into the next defender. Beautiful shot. Getting hit, spotting the next guy. This is a gunfight now.
Down the staircase, possibly.
He'll try to change angle a little bit, perhaps fake Synthetophile, who is the last defender on the Bally Boy side, sitting on a mute.
Ooh. Fakes the rotate, comes back. Bandit's ready for the window.
He's reading that rotate beautifully. He has not spotted him, I don't think, but perhaps he has heard him. And we'll be ready for that angle. 10 seconds. This will force Sutsuki in an unfortunate...
Oh, Bandit makes a run for it.
He is going on the run. There's no time for him to do this plant. However, he does have time to kill. Perhaps.
Well, if he starts the plant, oh, not quite. If he started the plant, could have gone into overtime, but it looked like Bandit was getting ready to rotate back up the staircase and take out Thatcher. What an interesting way to play that round. We have the Legion stuck in between the server shelves, folding himself up like a paper bag, and then the Bandit run out to clinch the round by time.
What an interesting read by the Bandit that just opting to run away, which is sorry, no, yeah, by the Bandit opting to run away instead of facing on the last attacker of Obsidian.
Understands that you can play the time in this game if it comes down to it. He knew where the diffuser was. It'll be interesting to see if they can utilize another one of these interesting types of strategies to have them win the round. This is match point if Bally Boys can secure another defensive round.
And they are trying to do that with Clash on defense in basement. Perhaps on paper, good idea. However, like Clash will suffer if the second floor floor panels open up. Opening a lot of angles of attack.
Certainly does. Bally Boys hopefully learning from Obsidian that Clash is not immune to bullets from the back of the head, only from the front. I'll have to see if they've learned that lesson from Obsidian.
Oxu on the Ash.
Cav hiding in garage. I'm not sure if she's been droned out at all. Just relaxing that.
I don't think she has. Toxku is just scouting for others in bar.
But unfortunately for the Cav, it doesn't really look like anybody's going to be coming over towards the garage side, so that she may be waiting quite some time before we see anyone. Unless she takes a bit of a more proactive role.
Fana getting that angle just right.
Oh, Lord, not quite.
Opting to jump in and using creatures, however.
Yeah, there we go, Cav on the rotate.
Yeah.
Not sure if Cav has been spotted, but her mum is calling. Did you remember to wash your underwear?
Do you put the dishwasher on, Caviera, or do I have to do it again? We'll see if Clarity gets anything from this third floor attack. Perhaps they are aware of the presence of a flanker, because they are looking for a flanker, it seems.
They are certainly being careful of it. Do not want to be interrogated by Cav.
Cav running around, probably wasting a lot of time, but they're saying they need to make a move soon. They need to start attacking the site and making rounds if they want to win this round. They're currently not doing too much right now. I don't think they even are ready to face this Clash yet if it takes them this long.
Yeah, certainly. With the hatches open, that's a good start, but that is only the start. With only a minute to go left on the round. Oh, and a C4 coming out.
D4 Brutal getting Farity out of the play. 4v5 now. Dokebi trying to call, finding other players around. Drone slips through for Dokebi, spotting the Mira, who I believe is not too bothered by the drone right now.
Certainly not at the moment. More preoccupied with holding that staircase.
38
Getting
seconds
this hatch open is going to be good, but it looks like it's going to have to end up being a rush with only 30 seconds left. Oh, with that. Rotate, get them. Instant drop by Havana.
Surprising drop. The smoke is going to help cover the head drop. However, Mira has picked her up. Flash is still in play. This will be very difficult for Team Obsidian.
Interrogation, I think that is.
Interrogation is coming down, and Team Obsidian has been spotted. Tuxo gets a pick as the Beast picks him off. And Cubex ending the game with his last kill on Caviera. Beautiful last run for the Bally Boys.
Yeah, well executed, well held off until the last minute. Bally Boys wins the clubhouse map, but that was their pick, and we're going on to map 2, which was Obsidian's pick on Chalet. Available. Still looking to get some picks. 1v3. Is he able to hold down sight? This LMG is a big gun that goes burr. If he holds down that trigger, he has a lot of bullets, and is one of the operators that's capable of taking on a 1v3.
Spots the gun by the Buck, shoots him 8-7 seconds. There's not much time on Team C, and they need to make a move. The diffuser is starting to go down.
Yeah, going down on A. It will go into overtime as they finish the plant, so Maestro is going to need to actively take out these players. Oh, gets on the camera at the worst possible moment.
I assume there was a good call there to call Maestro on camera, allowing Throaty to just rush in, find the Maestro immediately as he is distracted, playing games on his phone.
Very unfortunate. If he'd started playing games a little bit earlier, might have been able to prevent the diffuser from going down, but very unfortunate to not be able to do that on that round. And the first round will go to Team Obsidian. That has got to be a good feeling for them, because they are wanting to get a win out of this game. Being that they lost the previous game, the draw is what they've got to be hoping for. And a first attacking round win is going to be a good start for them.
They have unfortunately lost the last 3 games, the last 3 matches, I should say, they played. Looking for a win here could be very, very good to help save their score line. However, first round doesn't really tell the full story. We'll see if they continue to win out these games. They had a very good distribution of players across the map to do different things. However, one mistake there where the diffuser is falling to the defender can give the Bally Boys a lot of time to reconsolidate their defense and, you know, run down the time.
Certainly. We do see an interesting pick on the Scopus again. We'll have to see if they can utilize that to their advantage, or if this is going to be a flop pick. Oh, it looks like we get a run out from Garage. No dice, no damage. Oh, sorry. A little bit of damage. Some counterattacks coming in as well.
The Doc is in play to heal up that big boy. Oh, 30 catches a runner away. Lippy trying to run away back to safety. However, Throaty is in position to catch that guy. Beautifully done by Throaty.
Yeah, very nicely caught out there. Takes out the jukebox. Does not want to be vibing tonight. All business, no pleasure.
Gopo's still on its 2 separate robot. Osa is in play, looking for any potential flankers or roamers. Toxco gets another kill on Abby. Beautiful kill on the Melusi, leaving Obsidian with only 3 methods.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Bally Boys to come back from this. 5v3.
Another kill by Toxco, topping the scoreline right now, getting all the kills that the team needs for them to succeed in this round. Focus is in such a position here to try to defend with the rest. With Doc was really stemmed up right now. He's cracked up on Juice, trying to get any picks here. Perhaps missing the thermite.
Yeah, certainly this is why Obsidian picked Chalet. They are very confident on this map, but Doc goes for the peek and gets a very clean kill.
That will spot him, however, which will probably limit his chances of getting another cheeky peek there again. Obsidian taking their time in this 2v4. Farity is really, really low. He's been poked out a little bit there. 2 HP. We'll see if he can still doing it useful. Nice
Ooh, the flick!
Misses the head, however...
98 HP left on the dock. Oh, a double kill coming out for Bally Boys!
The Beast gets a kill and heals up fully now. It's a 2v2. This is looking very possible for Bally Boys unless Cubic comes in. Yes, never mind. He came in. Gets Toxco out of the play. 2v1 now. What has happened here to Team Obsidian? They had so much time and players and lost them all.
This is tragic for Obsidian. They had this round all locked up. And now with a bad peek from the stairs.
There's Scopus gets a beautiful angle there on the stairs. The Beast and Scopus holding it down to 2v4. Beautiful.
Yeah, as they say, 2v5 taken all the way down to a 2v none. And Bally Boys take that defensive round.
That must be a big blow on Team Obsidian. That was their round to win. They have been set up for success and somehow could not deal with... They did not have enough information on where this dock was. He was taking very scary, very aggressive peeks, and it paid off as he had ways to replenish his health. He kept doing it and succeeded, apparently. Scope was having beautiful angles on the entry, getting 2 kills unexpectedly, and finishing the round for the Bally Boys.
So you push these Bally Boys into a corner, and they will come out swinging, and that is a tough lesson that Obsidian have now learned. Honestly, at some point in these kinds of rounds, you do have to start relying on frags, especially when you're down on numbers, and Bally Boys were just able to get the picks that they needed to bring that round back. Now, what Obsidian needs to make sure they do is they do not let this this round cloud their judgment for future rounds. They still have it in them to win this game, and they definitely can do it, but they can't let this destroy their morale. It could be very easy for them to let that happen.
It's not over until it's over. We'll see how this round begins. We have Warden being picked for Team Bally Boys, perhaps in anticipation of a flash out. However, Obsidian has only opted for a similar comp. This time Capitao is in play with Osa, perhaps trying to weed out these random flankers or roamers on Team Bally Boys.
Yeah, interesting use of Osa almost as a shield operator. Will they be able to get the bandit trick off here?
Works once, does it work twice? We'll see if they time it well. They do.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. Not quite enough to get that bandit trick off. That extra Thatcher charge was perfectly thrown to prevent the bandit from being able to get that charge off in time.
Very
so now
close,
they're not only a man down, but the breach wall is open, leaving B-side fully wide for the attackers to attack. But they're also using a 2-prong attack coming from the back of site and the main wall.
There's a lot of pressure on the Bally Boys. They have lost a member, unfortunately, to the Thatcher exploding. The thermite gadget exploding. We'll see if they can breach the wall. They indeed can. The ace getting open the other side of the defense. This is looking quite difficult for the Bally Boys.
Yeah, it certainly is. A lot of breaches open. They've got to be feeling, again, pinned into a corner, so Bally Boys are going to have to come out swinging if they want to win this round.
Clarity catches the Warden and drops down the numbers of the Bally Boys. But the Obsidian players do lose a player due to the Mira being placed perfectly there against that Peak. And Jarvis coming back to defend his teammate.
He was stuck in elbow, but Captown takes them out. Elbow again.
Susky capitalizing on that gunfight to get a kill and finishing off a second member who is also in the elbow. Beautiful by Obsidian there. Clean fragging. I think that mistake by Bandit did cost them a lot. Bandit there, although despite not being able to trick, perhaps should have been at least a point of pressure on team Obsidian. However, losing Bandit, tricking the wall and Bandit at the same time, resulting in Mira being distracted by both sides of the attack, not being able to defend everything at once. And Obsidian get their picks very beautifully in time to win round 3.
Yeah, it looks like Bally Boys have adapted slightly. They're bringing the Mute and the Cade this time as a means to prevent the hard wall from being breached. It'll be interesting to see if they have any specific Cade strats, any specific Cade claw spots. Because if they're able to get a good Cade claw that is going to be outside of the reach of a Thatcher EMP, then they could potentially hold that wall indefinitely. No mirror this time, which is, I think, potentially a rough choice. Mirror can be very oppressive on this basement site, but I suppose if the wall's open, then there's no need for it.
This time opting for the smoke, having double shotguns on the Bally Boy side. They will be going full on defense into sight here. I don't think they are expecting anyone but Azumi to be moving around.
Yeah, certainly not. And we do have the classic Thermite Thatcher combo again. Try and take on this basement.
Capitan Osa also clearing this garage, getting the players in, potentially opening the other side of the wall. We have the ace charge is still in play. Perhaps, yeah, perhaps the front wall is left open again. However, the side wall is the electrocuted wall, which they will be looking to.
Yeah, it does look like Thermite is on his own though, and he's not going to be able to get through that wall if it's electrified.
This could be a bit of a gambit for Team Obsidian as they. Oh, Thatcher taking a lot of damage. Could be a gambit for Team Obsidian as they pretend they're breaching the main wall, but they are not.
It looks like they've pulled over Thermite to be able to come over and potentially breach the other wall.
Playing upstairs in preparation for the main wall. However, there's not much going to happen in the main wall. Doc walking in, spotting the players on the attack side. That was very brave by Doc. However, he spots
very aggressive
and gets a kill. The Beast going in for another kill. That is perhaps too greedy.
The Beast, I believe I heard from the grapevine that the Beast is a bit of a memer, likes to do the hip fire, and definitely through that attack.
Ooh, very low play,
hip fire.
Abyssa being traded as they go for the kill on top. The smoke is down. Very low. Thatcher is on the stairs and being taken off. I don't think this is a good position for Obsidian, honestly.
It's definitely not, despite the hipfire antics. Bally Boy is still in a commanding lead on this round.
Osha bringing down the main wall. There's a 2v3 right now. Both of them putting down the steps together. Okay, looking for the main wall, perhaps mishearing the audio. Osha's walking down slowly, perhaps.
Possibly. Will Osha be able to get this kill? Does on the Kate, a free kill.
Thatcher is being dropped though in the first floor. Perhaps there is time for him to be picked up. We will see the.
Ooh, not quite. Shotgun through the floor.
Brutal shotgun now. Leaving Osha to her own. We'll see if she can pull this through.
Again, another large magazine weapon. Possible if they get some decent timings on these peaks. Only 26 seconds left.
Is choosing not to peek. There's a long peek there.
Gets the down. Gets greedy for the down.
The flick there was very close, however.
Yeah, well held. Very, very well held by that Azumi.
Aha, wink, wink, Azumi.
All right, and again, another very, very even game. 2 rounds to Obsidian, 2 rounds to Bally Boys. Bally Boys are going to have to get these defensive picks in quickly. Arudi, Capcan, Castle, Legion, and Mirror. Double trap operators. Very interesting. That could help to slow down some of the Obsidian attacks. Although the Obsidian attacks rounds haven't been overly rush heavy, so additional trap operators may not help them as much as they might think.
I assume as soon as they figure out not to go for the Milo breach, instead grouping up on the other side of the attack.
Certainly, quite possibly that they were doing that as a reactive measure. But we'll have to wait and see how they choose to defend. It's interesting that they don't go back up to top floor. I believe that was an option for them. But instead, they opt for a kitchen defense.
Round has commenced.
Friendly fire is now active. Do not shoot your clashes in the back of the head. They will die.
They will indeed fall dead. Ace starting the attack here. Perhaps looking at taking the top floor, Team Obsidian, and raining down hell on the Bally Boys.
They certainly should be looking to do that. I can't see any Bally Boys on second floor at the moment. Except, oh, this castle is in bedroom. Yeah, castle barricade in master bedroom.
In
It
anticipation,
does look
perhaps.
like there are going to be a couple. And a mirror on, setting up on top wall. They're still setting up, though. If they're able to push in now, they might be able to capitalize on this unpreparedness.
Jarvis catches the castle on second throw. Beautiful pick by him. Ram device going all the way through.
Yeah, there is a lot.
The mirror has been spotted. Sutsky, beautiful kill immediately on the mirror, leaving the Bally boys with 3 members.
Yeah, very, very good start to this attacking round for Obsidian.
Alright, he shoots actually using for a thermite on the probably will.
No denying it. Will they get spotted in the plants? There's no way they get away with this, right?
Clarity gets a pick on Cubics, however, Abby is cooking up something here. Becoming one with nature.
Let's see, they are not spotted yet.
Not spotted yet.
Even from above.
This could be a cheeky 1 or 2 kills. The drone
drone inside them. Does not get spotted. How is this going to pan out?
He's laying completely still. Unless they know about the strat, there's no way for them to find out. Next beast gets a pick here. Beautiful.
But how are they going to convert this to a kill? They've got to move at some point. Legion getting overwhelmed, but staying strong.
Crosshair placement.
Tries to get up.
Rooney gets out. 2v2. 2v1. 1v1 now. Jarvis gets a pick on the beast. This Aruni hiding spot worked out beautifully for
him. They gonna get back in the plant? No. No, Sledge is watching it. They know she was in the plant now.
It is too late now. Aruni's strategy works well, getting the one of the attackers who was looking far away and the planter. Both in one fell swoop. Sledge now trying to break the wall, trying to get some angles. Trying to get a nade cooked, but there's no
nade. That's a good nade.
That is a good nade.
There's no the movement. Ooh, shot through the wall.
Nade's cannot be cooked anymore, therefore this is not exactly a kill.
Able to utilize the mirror window. Gets spotted. Does she take the drop? Oh, it's so close.
Aruni has no incentive to peek here unless he wants to. And Jarvis finishes off the round. That was very sloppy by the Obsidian. Aruni, you know, cheesing a little bit, but however, it works.
It works very well. Very potentially, if they just stayed safe or even maybe rotated through hatch, might have been able to secure that round for the Bally boys. But that attack was quite something, and missing the plant defender for so long, that was unfortunate. But seemed to work out well enough in Obsidian's favor in the end.
It's a beautiful strat for you Copper players. It's in the plan.
Yeah, put that one in your book.
Put that one in your strat book. That was beautifully done by Aruni. Nice try. Honestly, the best they could have done there. X the Beast hitting his shot as well is beautiful. Being placed in a very off angle there, catching 2 players off guard, and then dropping there at the end by distracting the 2 other players who are trying to plant. Allowing the Aruni to come out of the plant and kill the 2 attackers from Obsidian. 3-2 to Obsidian. This match is very close at the moment. You're right, Marlo. It seems Obsidian struggle to finish off rounds. They do very well early on. They get their picks, but then they struggle to finish a lot of these rounds, which they should be on their side.
Yeah, cool hobby sector, because they need a closer. We see another teddy bear, similar to Cafe Dostoevsky. We want to remind you again that Christmas is coming on the 25th of December. This year only. They are canceling Christmas after this year. Get your presents in this one, folks.
Mark your calendars, 25th of December is Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, and Boxing Day will follow suit. So big round 6 begins here with
Buck a little bit too big for this opening. There we go.
Too many gingerbread cookies before the round started and cannot fit through. He is in now, joining through Scopus. In an interesting spot here, looking for funny picks.
Yep, just watching for that stairs rush in case Bandit was not watching it closely enough. Bandit in the stylish blue beanie, his signature for this game.
Will be Bandit blue beanie. Clarity clear that traps, getting the camera. One of the sides of this wall is not electrocuted.
Is Bandit going to be tricking there?
That is a good question. I don't think he will. Yeah, he will definitely. That is Bandit right there. It's a bit too late.
He's not going to be putting it down.
No,
he's just going to be letting the wall get breached. Interesting choice to leave that wall soft when they don't have a mirror to put on the side wall. I wonder if the mirror was supposed to be picked, and Ended up not being. Scopus in the corner of the bathtub there, getting clean. Got to clean up those robotic joints.
A lot of grime and dust on those robotic joints we see here. Farity getting his first pick on to Slippy. Beautiful kill by him. Going for another kill. Nice headshot by Farity.
Very nice one tap. Very tight angle there. Gets the bandit.
See if Slippy can catch some of these players off guard. There's 3 of them, and they all have spotted him getting picked. Throaty coming on the other side, killing Abby. Beautiful 5v2 now for Team Obsidian. Surely this is going to be easy.
Nice flick there.
To be getting picked. However, being spotted by Jarvis, leaving a 4v1 for this Doc. He has done something before. Can he do something again? Unfortunately not. Throaty finishing the round for Team Obsidian.
Well, there it is. That is your Obsidian attacking half, managing to get a 4-2, going into the second half of this match with Bally boys on the back foot. Obsidian on defense with 4 rounds already in the bag. This is their home turf. If they're able to close out 3 more rounds, they'll be taking this map as a victory, and they'll be drawing the match today. Let's see. Okay, so we have a Mirror-Cade Alibi Castle and a wonderful Azami on the defensive side. Obviously, the attackers still able to change their choices based off what they see the defense is doing.
We see Flores being picked here. We haven't seen him today. We'll see if they can be utilized for destruction of many of the gadgets on the Obsidian side.
Certainly, Flores is a very interesting operator, largely, in my opinion, underutilized as well. His gadget has a very good utility and can destroy, probably about 70 to 75% of the defender gadgets.
Yeah, it is all about timing though with Flores. His drones are very easy to spot and shoot. It is all about timing his drones and playing with his team as well as they try to destroy for the gadgets.
Certainly, it looks like Cade is going to be playing from the below this time. It's a very interesting setup in kitchen and dining.
Perhaps throwing an unexpected surprise for the Bally boys, who are now starting their attack and breaking up the door of the balcony. And Pinka is probably ready to press on.
Boost. Get them into the A site there. It looks like multiple people holding that doorway. That would be a death sentence to peek. It looks like they might try it anyway. The Flores drone coming out, taking out some of the alibi traps.
Beautiful. 3 more Flores drones to go. Next, the base picking this angle. Quite brave of him. Not finding anybody so far. However, Obsidian is feeling the pressure as the first wall is breached by Ace. Just looking for the long angle. Spotting. Alibi getting the kill. Beautiful by Abby.
Alibi is down. Flores is going to be using some regular drones before sending out some more of his special explosive ones. C4 kill from Jarvis onto the Beast.
Catches someone off guard with a C4. Azami has placed little stones in an attempt to fix the angles here on defense.
But is that going to be enough to hold it down? Obsidian looking to try and close out this round if they can. But it is still a 4v4 and anybody's to go.
Mira is out. Mira's in a tough position.
The flank though.
Flank is beautiful. Catches Slippy off guard. Kills him immediately. Abby going in for the picks. Beautiful peek by Mira.
Very quick peek by Mira. And suddenly the 4v4 goes to a 4v1 with diffuser down. And Flores just chilling on the roof. Flashbang in. We'll see if he throws any more drones out. Oh, he doesn't have any drones left. This is tragic.
Oh, droned out.
2 more flashbangs and 1 regular drone is all he's got to his name. At least he's got the black ice.
You can take me away. You can kill me. You can take my wife and children, but you can never take the black ice from me. It is mine. Oh, mine.
Saw that from an alpha pack straight up. Ooh, the quick peek. He's going to be able to get this mirror.
There we go for the C4. Almost getting there, not quite.
Looks like we're going to get a hard peek from the mirror on this window.
He's about to peek from the other side. Get the distraction time.
Oh,
Jumping out.
jump out.
Getting caught off.
Essentially, Slug to throw the round just for the kill.
Satsuki gets in the kill. Interesting jump on my mirror. That's why they call him the Throaty Goat. He misses a shot, gets the kill onto the guy from Assassin's Creed. I don't know what the hell he's called, but he is in play as Flores.
He certainly is. Right, what is Obsidian going to do here? 5-2. They've got to be feeling pretty confident now. Going down to basement for the first time. Kaid looking very pretty in that operated profile.
Beautiful mustache. Bally Boys has dropped the Bally Ball in these last 3 rounds, in the last 2 rounds of defense. Sorry, that's the first round of attack by them. Well, what am I saying? They have thrown the game. They have thrown a lot of rounds here, and it's not looking good for them. If you're a Bally Boys fan, you'll be hoping for a miracle right now. They seem to be a downward spiral.
He certainly will. They've got to be focusing up. Looks like Jaeger's giving some pointers to the Azumi, putting down those bullet-resistant barriers. Looks like they're opting for what looks like a mirror setup again, but no mirror picked on the defense. How are they going to be holding this?
It's just makeshift breakable wall mirror with no mirror window.
Yeah, very, very interesting choices here. They do have the Echo, which is an interesting choice. We haven't seen much Echo so far, but obviously those...
Fuse as well. We haven't seen Fuse today.
Fuse! My boy! He comes out. Right, let's see if Bally Boys are able to make good use of those cluster charges.
How will they get rid of this Cade? I believe they will send the Squadron to deal with him.
Above and Thatcher as well. It looks like they're all going to be going for this main wall breach. Claymore on the run out. Now, when I'm attacking this wall, I'm not as worried about the immediate window run out, but the library window run out can be much more deadly.
Catches it off the Thatcher. We'll see if that's
not quite enough. Thatcher was throwing everything he had at that wall. They needed to get that open. Without that, I think Thatcher would have been out of utility. So it's very good that they've got that wall open. But now they still need to execute onto site. This is where having a mirror window would really help the defensive team and their setup. But it looks like this Jaeger roam could potentially... You do not want to jump out of that. But don't do it, Jaeger! Don't jump out!
Roam by Jaeger. Echo gets a bit of damage taken. The Bally Boys still haven't initiated anything other than breaking down the wall. We'll see if this other angle by Cubics is...
Yeah, Obsidian is opting to lock this round down. Playing very slowly, but this Jaeger potentially could catch this Thermite at the end of the corridor off guard. He's chilling on his drone outside. A lot of drones getting stopped by this... oh, here we go. This could be it. This could be it. If the Jaeger chooses his time to peek well, he'll get a free kill on the Thermite.
Thermite taking a lot of damage here. 35 damage. He has been spotted, I believe. He is running away.
Ooh, Mute downed.
Mute downed and killed by Slippy. Beautiful kill on the defense. Bally Boys have been slowed down, but however they are...
Fuse on site! In through the breach. I don't think
the
Bally Boys know.
The Beast getting in.
The Obsidian know.
Now Jaeger offset and a zombie. Getting the toe kill. Holy! Get towed on 1v2 now. Successful and the Beast inside, catching the zombie as the last pick for Team Bally Boys to secure round 8.
Wow, the Beast getting several kills with the Fuse there in that round. Very aggressive plays.
At a time where a lot of gunplay was at play. Distractions, good enough.
Bally Boys taking their first offensive round.
Beautifully done.
Rosie asking for a timeout. Looks like we're going to be taking a very quick break, everyone. We've got a 40-second timeout. We'll see if that is so that Bally Boys can rally behind this attack, or... Oh, okay, that's very sad to hear. Okay, yep, thank you. So technically team muting that. We do not condone that kind of stuff here. Hopefully everybody's feeling okay, and we can continue the match very shortly, everyone. Stay tuned.
This time out sponsored by Twix. Get your kicks on Route 66 with Twix. This time out sponsored by Tang. You guys have Tang in the UK?
Dang, no, I don't think we do.
It's they have like a powdered flavored orange. No?
Oh, like we have like
orange.
squash, you know, like it's already a liquid, but it's a concentrate. We don't have like powders so much.
Same idea.
Okay, and we are back. Obsidian on the defense, Bally Boys on the offense. 5-2-3. Obsidian are really looking to close out some more of these rounds. It was very unfortunate for them that they got slowly picked off by the Bally Boys' offensive attempts. It looks like the Beast was gonna be going on the Ash, but opts to go back to his beloved Fuse.
He did not use any of those Fuse charges last round, I believe. He just sort of rushed in with his LMG and taken out the players.
That's all you need.
In
terms of LMGs, size does matter.
If they are opting for the LMG play, why not go for Finka is a question, but perhaps this time the Fuse charges will be at play. The wall is protected from breach again. Cade in play this time, perhaps doing better on the tricking.
And yeah, we see the Brava selection now again, which is very, very interesting. The drone that is able to sabotage and take over opponents' devices. So we'll see if that is going to be in use. And yes, it is.
Catching the Jaeger off. Allowing for Team Bally Boys to just throw in projectiles, which will be
yeah, quite possibly going to be pushing this beautiful elite skin Cade out of the way. Let's see, Cade tricking it. Attempting to trick. Is the extra Thatcher going to come out properly? Yes, it is. Do not. Oh, it gets away from the wall, but the wall is breached. Cade tricking is significantly harder than...
which gets him killed. However, Abby gets a kill on his ally. Brava, unfortunately, lining up with that Cade kill.
That is some anti-synergy from the Bally Boys. Not communicating that properly. You should probably only have one person peeking that at a time. That is a tragic way to lose a 5-4 advantage down to a 4v4.
He's dropping, spotting that drone on Says.
Certainly, this 4v4, this Jaeger opting for, again, this roaming spot on top floor. It's going to be interesting if this is going to come out to be an advantage again. Opting to stay very still. If they can't hear you move, they'll never know you're there until they drone you out. Here we go. Oh, and the Jaeger does get a pick there. Very nice.
If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears, did it actually fall? It did.
If nobody hears you planting, did you really plant? The Echo Drone not quite capable of preventing the diffuser from going down.
Running away from that. Okay, 2v4 now. We'll see if they can stop the deactivation of that diffuser. It has started.
Diffuser just gonna let him do it. The diffuse just lets him do it. Diffuse just lets him get the diffuse off.
Not expecting
and Obsidian takes this defensive round.
Not expecting the immediate disabling of the diffuser there. I believe Bally Boys just did not expect them to just rush in and start the breaking down the diffuser. However, that worked. Obsidian get round 8.
The surprisingly aggressive defensive play there. And it looks like we're going to match point with Obsidian trying to close out this game on defense.
We'll see if Obsidian have a let's see if they have another round in them to win and extend this game. However, Bally Boys, if they have a round in them to win and extend this match. However, Obsidian are in a prime spot to take this win. Honestly,
they certainly are. This is a very interesting Azami device. Doesn't look like it's quite hit the mark. See if that comes back to bite their team. Looks like we're going to be throwing a second one to cover that. Oh!
Much better.
I see. No, I think I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a pixel peek between the two. So if they threw it slightly higher, they might have had a single pixel to peek between both devices. That could have been a disgusting angle for the defenders, but it looks like it's not going to come to fruition this round. Oh, the Bally Boy is going to be able to attack so that we can see that for a second round.
We see a Jackal pick for the first time, unexpected, and Deimos as well. We'll see how Bally Boys change their way of attacking. They have spotted every single player on Obsidian side, so they're able to pick off which operator to
yeah, very interesting. They may all pursue one operator at a time in order to whittle down the Obsidian defenders.
We do not see much roaming, though, by Team Obsidian, so I don't know why they have opted for this strategy. Maybe, perhaps, it is to pick people on site. That being said, Cade is out of sight. Perhaps he's the target for Team Bally Boys to neutralize.
Quite possibly. We'll have to wait and see if he gets spotted. But we're going to be taking the beast back to the hospital.
Farity cancels Mr. Beast again at the beginning of the round.
Yep, that is a good start for Bally Boys. Sorry, a good start for Obsidian, sorry. Taking out that Finker. No boosts today.
Osha taking quite a bit of damage, half HP. Mira has been targeted by Deimos. Mira, the FPS looking for you. Ash getting caught as well. Farity getting another kill. Farity on the frag roll this game. Deimos looking for his kill. Tracking Mira, who is being supported now by Kate from the other side. Deimos running in as he runs away. Gets out of that.
The Cade not quite able to catch Deimos off guard.
Gets away with it. A hit and run by Deimos, beautifully done. Tego gets a kill on Cubics, however, Deimos is half HP as well as Osa. Successful getting a pick back. Osa back in play. 3v2. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, 3v2. Very, very interesting. C4 getting the kill on the repelled operator. It looks like it's down to a 1v3, and Obsidian takes the round and takes this match, bringing the game to a 1-1. That is a draw for today, folks. Bally Boys versus Obsidian.